I hope you're enjoying the content. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.
Played.
All right, Ezreal ban versus Teddy. Teddy. This is a big one. Teddy Road to Worlds, baby. Zindra ban.
Cassiopeia and Orianna all
Lee Sin
banned
ban.
away from
Jarvan's
mid lane.
pretty good.
There are a bunch of junglers
Lucian is
still
pretty
left
okay.
available,
Is
as
pretty
the
good
Lee
as
Sin
well.
is
It'd be really
priority
weird to ban
Yeah,
Ezreal and give him
KT's
Lucian.
setting up for a Rise first pick, I think, with the Syndra ban here.
It's very, but it's really weird to
Andrew
go Rise
heavy
first pick.
on
Why are you
mid lane
banning
bans.
Ezreal
I mean,
then?
Cassiopeia
I guess it is
feels like
BDD Rise,
KT
so he
probably
will
just
roam the
gonna
whole map.
spam the Rise in here. As you said, there are some
He
good
will roam
junglers
the whole map.
available,
So there's a
but,
couple
I
champs
think
open as
Vi
well.
is
There's
the
like
most prominent one
Nocturne,
that needs to be
Chase,
banned.
Yep.
J4.
Nocturne has been very strong as well, but the
They
Rise
take the Rise,
will be
Lucian,
the
Melio.
slam. I imagine
They
that
could do
Rose
like Lucian,
will
Jarvan,
take the guy that's
Melio,
the
drop
living light
mid,
switch.
find Annie, find Talia,
Lucian
find
will be picked up first, perhaps. This has
TF,
been
find
a very
fucking
powerful,
Anivia.
pick for him
I think that wouldn't be too
I think
bad.
it's showing the priority differences
Because
between these teams.
Ezreal's
Chris kind
out,
of
so
talked
if they
about
take
it.
Lucian J4,
The solo lanes from
there's
KT
no
are
dashing
gonna
AD.
tap,
Melio on 3.
It's been
I think
the
it's
bot
pretty
lane,
good
and get
draft
that
already
Lucian
from bro.
early for Teddy,
I would go
a
full
big
top
pickup.
side
One
here.
concern, though,
I would look for
like, go
Nefiri,
Lucian
I would look for
1 and then
Rumble
the
maybe,
Jarvan
I would look
2.
for Yunara
Kinda
Lulu if
locked
you're
into
scared of
Melio
going
on
full
3.
top
Yeah.
side. I don't really like
They can either
Nocturne,
match
so
the
I would
bot
rather
lane
see
here, Or
Nefiri.
they can choose to go for top lane,
If
and
they
it's
go
going to
top
be really
side.
difficult to counter.
I don't like the Nocturne,
Perfect.
but
They go for the Nocturne in this situation.
fine.
Olaf feels
Nocturne
a little
Rumble,
uncomfortable
Nocturne
because
Olaf.
Jarvan's there, but you could pick it still, and it
Yeah.
looks like perfect.
I mean, it's fucking broken. As soon as I see this
And
picture on the
that in.
screen, it's over.
This is almost exactly what KT
All right.
beat T1 with.
I mean, they can ban
just
Jax,
last
they can
week.
ban
In
Vayne,
that game number
or
1,
Kled.
this is part
Bro
of that
can
draft.
ban
They will
Nautilus,
not
I
be
think
able
it's
to
good
pick the rest
ban.
of it.
Lulu's
Ezreal
good
Seraphine
ban.
in the bottom lane.
On 4, they
But
can find
this has
Anivia,
been
Annie, Talia,
just basically
TF.
cream of the crop for all of these lanes.
And the
so
bot lane
far.
KT's gonna have to play is like
Nocturne
what?
especially must
I
have
mean,
gone
Ziggs
something
is
like
actually
this.
not bad. They
As that
could
Melio
just
you were
do
talking
like
about is going to be locked in.
Ziggs something
Seeing
or
Namgung
Zyra
on this
Rakan.
one.
I
Kind
think
of makes
it's
me
good
upset
with
that we're
these
not
bans.
seeing Namgung on a more.
Sante ban, really? They banned the Zyra Rakan. Wow.
But the
Okay, so they have
Xante
Ziggs
actually
Nord
had a
here. I
really
think that's
solid
pretty good
game
now.
there, so
I
taking that
think
one
Jhin
away
Nord is not as
makes a lot
good.
of sense.
I think
Yeah,
Ziggs Nord
so
not bad.
now will it be Kled, Jax?
I
any
think
of these
Jax ban
choices
against
here for
casting is good,
We'll
isn't
just
it?
have to see
Isn't
whether they
casting
do
a
wanna
Jax
put
player?
any more focus in that top
Especially
lane.
Nocturne
Mid lane
Olaf.
and answers to the
It actually has
Rise
good
have
value.
been locked.
Yep,
Galio
we've seen
ban.
more of that community.
I don't want to see an Ari here.
It's been
Definitely.
something
Okay, they
that
left the
Castle's
Jax
been
open.
playing more recently as well.
They left the
Yeah.
Kled open.
And now he's
Which one do you
toying with
fancy?
what he wants to open
So
up
here they have
by.
Ziggs Nord or
You
they
see
have
that
Kate
win rate,
Bard. I
50%.
think Kate Bard is
Like I
okay,
talked about
but
with
I
Camille, it has
personally think
worked at times,
Ziggs
it
Nord
does not
is
work at
also
times.
it's
Some of
just
the players not
it just
piloting
fits the
as
theme a bit
well
better.
so far
I
this
think
season,
Kate Bard is
so
okay though.
Nord.
Nord is fantastic.
I feel like one
The
thing
Ziggs is
that
better
Nautilus
than the
also feels
Jhin.
a bit uncomfortable into Jarvan, just the terrain
I
kind of
don't
makes it
like
hard
the
to do
Jhin.
job,
Please
but
don't do the
it
Jhin.
keeps laning phase.
Yeah, I don't
There's a
mind
good
them
amount
F
of
too
threat
much.
against these short-range picks. That
Yeah, I don't know what the best mid pick here is. Is it Annie? It just feels bad. Every mid feels bad here. Annie kind of, I mean, Anivia is the best, I think, into Olaf Nautilus.
That being said, one thing is that if
But
you get Cataclysms, you are just trapped there.
Silas.
Oh, that would
Okay.
be a kind of.
Into Rise, this is a counter matchup that we've seen kind of slipping away from the meta. Teams haven't been as willing to pick it, but
This is a pick.
Get
that
me in.
Does need to be respected.
Get
we'll
me
see
in,
whether
baby.
the Bros can actually.
Oof, I think KT
All
topside
right.
might
Here we are,
roll them.
ladies
But
and
if they don't roll them early, I think
For
Bro's in
game
a pretty
number
good
one.
spot.
can really
Who are you
impact
cheering
the side
for?
lanes there. But even before 6, I
Bro.
think top lane has the
I mean
potential to be
KT.
a real
I
big
really want
focus.
KT
We've
to
seen
win.
how this
Do you know why I want KT to win
from
this?
Kled that we've seen a little
Actually,
bit. Kind of works similar
it's so that they go to
in
the
a
next
way
round
to the
and they
Warwick, where
play
it gives
against
you the
DK.
time
So
to sustain
DK can be
back
the
up.
one to
Obviously,
knock them
unlike
out.
Warwick, it's not healing. You can
Because
get
the winner
that
of this
health
plays DK,
back
I'm pretty sure, right?
and stay-
We have seen
Leave
a
it to
few
us.
different things. With
T1
dash
gets to
burst
choose.
solutions
Well,
and
it's either
things like this
KT
come on
or
through, but
fucking Therex. So
Blaze
I'm pretty
has
sure they'll
been
choose
a tried
Therex.
and true option.
So it'll be DK
Casting
KT.
and perfect. This is what we're playing.
It would be
behind
funny
one
if
another,
T1 choose
on
KT.
KT.
Can you imagine?
Roaming up that river, trying to get some
Oh,
information down.
Bromer.
That's a good trade.
Nice
there
trade.
from Bromer,
Doesn't
who
get
does
W'd
also
either.
get the electrocute proc, but BDD
Let's take a Q to the
upset
face.
about that. Just walks after
Yo,
it.
yo, yo. Why are you
Will
walking
be
up,
able to do
Bromer?
a lot of damage.
Just let me play for
It's
my
kind of hard to
ultimate.
pressure bot.
And
One
now
hook,
Sosa
one kill.
King's coming out. He is
But
pretty
his mid
safe
laner
when
is
it
TPing
comes
back,
to Jarvan.
though.
Actually, he didn't get spotted here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
BDD could
yeah,
be in a little
yeah.
bit of
Giddy
trouble.
up,
Doesn't
giddy
have a
up,
lot of
giddy up,
mana
giddy up.
left,
3,
but does have
2,
flash
1.
and ghost. Let's see whether the wall works.
Hola,
Perfect
hola.
placement there from Roma, but doesn't get the
Yo,
stun.
surely you
Just
EQ
gets
there
the
to
ghost
fake
out
a
of
flash.
BDD, who is now just
Surely.
gonna go back home.
Why not?
Yeah, good moves from BDD to get away from that
Isn't it good just EQ there and not flash? Maybe he panics?
Spot him, and just had to use
Ooh,
Ghost
this Kled position
to
is...
avoid the gank, which I think is so weird.
Ooh, nice little anchor here from Effort as Jew is taking a lot of
Ooh,
damage
look
towards the
BDD.
bottom side.
Look BDD.
Fire kick hitting him there, putting him down to about 300 health. So Bro,
It's a crazy
well
angle.
here in this lane. Get the barrier out from
They won't
G.
expect this.
Here's the cozy campfire comes down. BDD is
Effort
booking it
and
towards his
Namgung
bottom
should
lane,
die.
though. The bros need to be very careful.
Farewell, buddy.
Namgung without the heal, but does flash to try and get out of the way. And now it's Teddy that's in a
Top
lot of
side
trouble.
diff.
BDD deals
That's
with
what the
Emilio
series is going to be.
first.
It's going to be a
Effort is now
top side
going
gap.
low, but
3-0.
even through the barrier, will not
3-0 top side diff.
And
Who was it that was like really dog shit at Kled? Or like they had really bad games? Was it perfect? Yeah, I mean, if Bro's bot lane's behind, that already takes away like 70% of their team.
Means that Teddy may be able to pick up.
I don't think casting's in a gap perfect. BF slot first
Yep.
base is so good.
So hard to push out a lane, and G
Oh
was
my
really
God, that
utilizing that.
damage.
You've seen a couple of times where he gets chunked out and just
Nocturne
resets,
gets
runs
6.
back, resets, runs back.
No foul.
Fromer in a 5v5.
Casting
What's he
back
going to do,
towards his
Rome?
top side.
Chat, that's an
Got a
old joke.
tunnel
That's an
up
old
and
joke.
a sword.
What
How
do
we
you do this
adjudicate
game
this?
is,
Do we feel
bro?
like this is the Kled not doing enough?
This
or
guy
do we
is
think
just,
this is fine
he has
for
like
right
2
now?
pinks
I
around
think
mid,
it's
3
okay. I think
pinks around
Olaf has
mid,
a lot
and
of
he's
struggles
just
in his team.
Towards you now.
But yeah, I mean, a
Level
little
6
Drake
come
stack
down
would be nice,
for
but
the
yo, wow,
misfortune.
why
Just
BDD's
proof,
top now? What the fuck is this?
That he has been able to get
What's this
back
guy
to lane
doing?
quickly enough because
Yo,
he manages to make
how
it
is
to
anyone
level
able
6
to
before
lane?
anybody else.
He's just
Like
Swiftless
Teddy
Boots
and Namgung
Rise
should be able to
running
get
around
there
the map.
pretty quickly there.
Yeah, it makes it so much harder to just play the lanes out if there's
Ow.
a constant threat.
Ow.
Playing the lanes out.
Oh, well, BDD has
He's
no
not
elf,
having so much
so
fun now. Roma has
yeah,
access
if he
to the
trades, it hurts.
Because it could
has
just be
barrier.
a bear trap. Why do we have to
I
stipulate?
mean,
that
there
it's
he
on
is against double global. The
Plays on a
barrier
row.
could help.
Well, I
Helps
mean,
him
that's
get back.
true,
He uses it to get
but
back on the
there's a lot
bike,
of
right?
things, like, what point?
I feel like KT's just
An
running
effort
around,
could be dredge
doing
line
whatever the
from an
fuck they
anchor
want.
with a chain.
And Bro
Perf's
just
gonna
need to
come down and
sit
help
there
guys
and
out as they
scale.
look to take it. It looks
You
like
miss a
Bros are
freak
not
of
gonna be able to
freaks.
contest it
What do you
this
mean you
time
miss a freak
around.
of freaks? That's
Might be able to
DNS,
get one,
buddy.
nope.
I think both teams
Kinda.
are still concerned that they don't have to complete. Oh,
That
comes
is
in.
a realm warp. Namgung is going to have to get out of there. The bullet time's too good, though.
This game
And Gio is going to cut him
this
down
game
for a
is-
third
Well,
kill
the good
for
news is,
KT.
in
he's
Fearless,
just doing great.
KT will
Fishing for
lose
these
champs in
roam
topside to carry the game
opportunities
alone.
and knowing that, you
Like,
know,
if I'm
Bruma
Bro,
isn't
I'm a bit
actually
scared
gonna
of
be able to follow
Camille.
on the- get
So
this
the Rise
play
is just carrying the game alone.
successfully
His name's
without
BD, and
even
he's roaming
needing
to every
enough.
side,
Rose is
carrying
just
every lane.
farming, He's built up a bit of a CS lead, but that,
He is
that
falling
threat
behind in
paranoia is
ZS,
still
though.
there because window where
They're
it's
getting
unavailable.
kills, but Romer is
Now you just have
scaling
that
big
constant
time.
pressure through.
It is all
Yeah, I mean,
KT
the
so
gold's
far in this early
800.
game. About an 800.
And half of that is on
Namgung gold lead
Nautilus.
is waves.
Maybe playable.
One of the things we show so far,
Oh.
Eddie in a great position now, ulting in.
We are charging. They do get on top of the Olaf. And
Yeah,
the he's going to give
Teddy.
him a back massage. Teddy grabs a kill as a result.
Big swap,
And the
big
Bros
swap.
are on the board.
Big
Great
swap.
angle there and great swap up there.
Drop
from
the
Teddy
Drake,
Namgung
kill
to
the
find
top
an
laner.
opportunity to put impact
Very nicely done.
in the bot lane and just
They don't have
finding
grubs
windows
though,
to roam
bro.
down and
So this is
punish
gonna
them.
hurt on their
I
bot
think
tower.
it's better for
If Jarvan can... No, the
Yeah,
tower's
this
dead.
is going to be first turret going over to KT. They have 3 grubs, and they have Gio down here already. As casting is going to show up, but he should be ushered away. Wants to be able to get as much of this farm as possible. With Gideon coming on over, maybe he can. Paranoia comes in, Effort taking a lot of damage. We need this guy to get the work done, and he's going to be able to do that.
Wait,
Get
Effort
off
didn't flash
his
out.
mount, and now Gio's
Oh,
in a
on the
lot
bike.
of trouble.
Get him casting.
Charging up that
Yeah,
farm. He
casting
should
on the
have
bike.
dinosaur
Wait
back.
a minute.
Look at
Brr.
this shotgun working.
Wait, is he greeting? No, he's not.
He remounts, and now
He's
looking
not greeting.
for
Gideon will kill
Gideon should be
Jiwoo,
able to
right?
take care
It's a
of
double.
this, and
It's a
down
triple.
she will go, and the
They
Pros,
save the weak
even
side.
the scoreline,
They pressure the
including
strong
lead.
side. I was gonna say, if Kled can get escorted to bot tower with Jarvan, they can maybe cook something. But I thought the tower was gonna die. Now BDD's looking to his left and right, and everything's on fire. MF into bruisers. Lol. Lol.
The fact they get all 3 kills there.
Nocturne
Titanic
feared a
hiding out,
minion?
finished
Wait,
casting.
did he?
They're
Am
in
I
such a
stupid?
phenomenal position.
Yeah,
He
this
feared
is
a
actually
fucking
kind of
creep.
ridiculous.
Not gonna lie, cuz if he did fear the creep, just gonna say it, he's been a bit of a dirty inter recently, like, I swear to god. Some games he's running it. Wow, okay casting.
Not to mention
He
the
has
fact that Bro
perfect
have a lot
items.
of ways to close
He's
the gap.
unkillable
Jarvan
into
just
Nocturne
does it in
Olaf
general
with those items
as
and a barrier.
champion, but using
True,
it
it's
here
true.
in
I said this
the
before. This
may
Kled
help
meta
us
is so bad for
battle
Europe
this
because all the
LEC
Korean
in
and
the future.
LPL
That
tops
is
are learning
down the
Kled, and now
line.
BB's just down a champ.
But
Why is everyone got? Why you gotta ruin it
qualify
with this
is
meta?
going to be
There's a good
Alright,
chance this could be a strong
First blood tower for the Anivia.
We do see
Oh, there wasn't first blood tower.
Glory Flick blades coming for Teddy.
Still.
Some spikes coming through.
I like Anivia into Naut a lot.
Maybe they were waiting for those. but
Playing
they're not really
Nautilus
gonna
into
get the
Anivia
opportunity to
is
contest it. It's an Infernal Soul, which is obviously pretty
Really
strong one.
miserable. This was a
And
Nemesis
Bro
classic
will
in
just
LR.
respond by throwing the Herald
Enemy
down
has
mid
Naut in a
lane.
short range mid.
there it is.
Ooh,
G was,
Anivia
See whether
hooks
they can
in,
actually
just
take
wall his
this.
team behind him.
The fly kick is good onto Effort.
Tries
Just
to hook
over
in,
the other
wall
side
his
of the
hook. Like, it's
crystallized.
just
Yeah, it was
cringe
crazy
for Nautilus.
flipping over the-
It's the Poppy Anivia bot
Learning
lane.
about it here now.
Who
See
plays
whether it
Vayne
actually
bot?
means-
Yeah,
Teddy is going to chase him down, but not able
I'm
to
going to
finish
use
off the
heal
kill
as well,
just
though,
yet.
for the move speed.
Flash still
I feel like KT is kind of under time
This
pressure.
is 5 members of KT, but
Nautilus,
top lane is
Rise,
Kled. This is not an
Nocturne.
easy dive
This
to
is
pull
not
off.
scaling
Well, they're gonna go
very
for
well
it anyway.
into Bro's comp.
And they do have a lot of people. Let's
They
see
need
whether
to
it's
start
going to
picking
work.
up the
'Cause
pace a
Gideon
bit.
might be the target they're looking for.
They scale well, of course. Rise scales well. Olaf will be pretty strong when he gets Death Stance. But Nocturne doesn't scale very well. Naut doesn't scale very well into Bro's champs. And Rise doesn't scale well into Bro's champs either. Playing Rise into a Lucian Meteor culling and an Anivia wall and a Jarvan EQ ult, uptime is very hard. Also, Olaf's job is not easy either. They have Jarvan ult to stop him, he has to burn his flash, they have Anivia wall. I think Bro's comp just really cucks KT's engage and everything they want to do, unless they unless KT gets some kind of big wombo combo and they like egg the Anivia quick. So even though KT have 2 Drakes, I think Bro is loving life at the moment. It's not over yet though. I would say like if Anivia gets Rod of Ages, full stack, and another item, then they're in trouble. For now, it's still playable. But like, for example, if KT said, oh, let's give this Drake, it's completely cooked. Surely you have to fight this Drake. One like Kled is actually the most tanky champ in the game. It is. A Kled that's ahead, it may as well be a Malphite. Alright, mortal reminder. I think Bro should take the Drake fight. Yeah, big fight. Biggest fight of the game.
Moving in.
Yeah, this could be our first honest team fight
BD does a little bit of damage actually. So now how do you engage is the only problem Bro has. You kind of have to hope effort hooks in.
As casting, just going to be face checking here as effort goes in, just hits the wall. A little bit unfortunate, finds a great
MF ult. Egg.
Damage down, but it's Namgung that helps out his teammates. Casting, he's going to be dismounted. They're looking to burst him down. He does get taken out.
Teddy, wait, he's cooking.
Kill on effort at the same time.
He's cooking.
As he dashes
Cuz lived.
perfect to lock him down. Now Gio is
Teddy, hold the line, no!
He gets the egg, takes down the Lucian.
ET following up.
Right, we're pipping in Dagon. The MF ult was great, I think. The MF ult was so good. MF ult was really good.
Yeah.
And BDD is just BDD. I think he did so much this fight.
Let's have a look at how this one worked again.
Effort kind of botches his early engage, and Teddy does a good culling to keep them kind of at bay up to the side. But Teddy starts
Perfect doesn't really do much this fight.
Here, gets exhausted.
He actually is just tanking damage. And BDD is just cooking everyone.
Kind of can't hit him because of the lack of vision. Meanwhile,
now BDD is carrying so hard. Oh my god.
Targets, realm warping in. Gio puts the Anivia into egg, and it's just this mid-80 carry. They kill a target.
Did they get the Drake though?
So faster than the Bros are going to be capable of a way out without that flash. Let's see whether the Bros find another fight.
Round 2.
It looks like we are getting straight into it.
Nocturne.
Getting burst down, has a spell shield. It's into
much better fight for Olaf. Much better fight for Olaf. Oh, it's a fucking great MF ult. Yeah, Q was hitting at IE base. I'm surprised Cuz lived there. He's out or what?
Yeah,
W?
Teddy is going to look for a bit of an angle.
Cancel.
Cuz is taking a lot of damage.
Come here, boy.
Let's see. Piercing Light does come on down. We're going to chase after this Nocturne. Oh, gets a bit of speed from the Cinders.
I think he's out.
Value,
Is he out?
ladies and gentlemen.
Cinders?
Teddy, he's going to get one.
The more Cinders! Oh, Lucian has a Cinder! Oh, great Q. Now, BD is carrying this game so fucking hard, it's ridiculous.
Looks like the pings are coming through.
Helpies.
Or was it all a bait? There's
Actualizer.
TPing in. He popped the Actualizer. Melio is stuck in one shot here. Help me!
Himself beforehand. There's the blast cone. Perfect trying to get
no ult on Perfect yet. Gideon is Gideon able to do anything here?
Line, but now the culling is going to come through from Teddy. He wants to find Perfect, and he might have to settle.
Yo, the Rise just... Nah, BDD is just different. He's just cooking everyone. How did Nocturne not die here?
In with the Nocturne, and the threat of the Olaf as well makes
Is it because Jarvan EQ missed or what?
Well, speaking of uncomfortable Anivias here, sir. She is
Yo,
dead once
Roamer,
again.
it's time for Aurora
Traded.
next game only.
Chat,
stop my frauding. If they lost that Drake fight KT, they would be giga cooked. But they played it well, and they were on a good timer. Olaf copying Nocturne's homework. Is it over? Well, it's kind of hard to win now for Bro, but they have GA, IE, and Leandry soon, which will help.
Secure that.
I think Bro has said, guys,
I don't think Bro will challenge. I don't think they can. Has been hanging around
rush
with
the Baron.
As Rush it. Do, but there's just no
Keep up the
vision
pace.
here for Bro. And it's going to make it
really,
so
how much gold do you have?
To contest. Get it at any time.
Full Zonias after Seekers.
Would not know.
Jarvan's basing for GA or what?
Flash is back up and
Is
available.
it a give angle on the Baron then or what?
God.
God.
Blue are so strong and they are fishing for this. If they push up too far, with the Nautilus, with the Nocturne, it's very easy for KT to engage.
Oh, there's the depth charge. It's onto Teddy in that backline as they are looking to dismount this Kled once again. Realm Warp doesn't really do too much as the bullet time comes down one more time. It's BDD off on the side. Teddy's going to find the culling. Look at that massive shield, though. Gideon taken down to that GA already. Roma just barely survives.
Oh, Teddy, you are close to death there. Imagine if any of you had TP.
It's just so hard to deal with a Rise right now.
Oh my god, Teddy's dashing.
Ward in a bit of danger. Can just cut it out. It looks like KT felt like they burned too many resources, are still concerned. Even with the jungler down,
Teddy can just walk into this bush or what? Like, that's crazy, isn't it?
There's the flash fire kick here as Teddy gets his barrier.
So MFQ bounce killed the melee or what?
He's able to take down the Erlang.
Nah, Teddy just walked into that bush. They should have stood their ground a bit more. Teddy just walked in. Did you see that? No vision. BD has flash up now, so maybe you can
even though
say the line, Sally.
Baron
it's unlosable for KT. Infernal's ult, MF, Rise,
Roma would have been there,
as a wise man once said.
Down,
well, I will say, maybe the
almost
series is cookable a little bit for Bro.
Kind of want to get BDD to a
like,
perfect, 8-0-8 type.
BDD's Rise did so much this game.
Gideon going to be able to get the knock up here onto Cuz. That gets rid of him.
So if you keep Cassio, Orianna, and Syndra kind of out of the pool.
Out of Namgung right now.
Able to disengage though, doesn't have to burn anything as well, so you're pretty
happy.
Happy. Now that they're looking for Perfect.
Yeah, Perfect is just going to walk away, but the Cataclysm
Jarvan
will prevent
Olaf.
that one from
I
being
can
a
move,
possibility.
guys.
Only
Yeah,
one
this is
exhaust,
fun.
unfortunately. So the Olaf will be going down, and now Effort, possibly in trouble, was trying to escape the Crystallize, which was being very frustrating. Finds a stun here, does Roma. And Effort is going to have to back away. No,
Romer,
he just
you're
turns it into an
inting so hard. You're inting so hard, Romer. No more Nivea, please. No more Nivea, please. Please. Neme would be turning if he saw this game. He would be tweaking. Alright, GG. Game 1 to KT. Good game by Jiwoo, to be fair. What the fuck are you doing? Boom! Mike Rum.
From KT
Get the wolves too, get the wolves, get the wolves.
They try and find an angle in. They've already gotten a pick on the Olaf, but Bro just cannot do anything to turn things around in game 1 of this series. Gideon, he's got the J to try and defend.
Let's see what he can do here. He just kind of explodes down to the GA. And the
pentakill
time will be enough to
Say
take
it.
him out here as Jiwoo gets a
Pentakill for Jiwoo MF.
But it's official as Jiwoo in game number 1 of this best of 5.
You love to see it.
Performance, 21 KDA
A lot of AD carries there would get tilted on the enemy team. They'd be like, now why is this MF getting a pentakill? He's so bad. But Teddy was just laughing. Adding the Bro vibes are still good. Casting and Teddy were laughing. A bit of a mid diff, a bit of a top side diff. Yeah, Kled got a big lead, but he didn't really do anything with it. It just felt like he kind of went in the fights and died. Pantheon ban good against Cuz, very good. Very good ban against Cuz. I think that ban should remain for the series. It's his best champ, well not best champ, it's crazy. Look at Cuz's win rate. Okay, this is all year long. His Pantheon is 52, his Jarvan 70. Look at his other, like his Wukong 5 win rates. Isn't that insane? Like, it just looks so weird, these win rates. I know he's got a negative win rate overall, but like, what the fuck? Ori Syndra. Galio Ben for the Ori.
Galio with
they get the Vi. Yummy.
MI into mandate. Very strong.
Okay, a couple champs open still. Chase. You can play Xin or Poppy into Vi.
Pretty comfortable first pick.
You can play Neferi into Vi. Yeah, I was going to say Yunara Lulu's open with Nautilus out, which is pretty big. Lucian Emilio's out. I mean, Zyra kind of sucks now. I mean, you could play like some Karma lane into it, right? You could play like...
So, we'll see what Hanjin Brio
or you could play Ziggs, I guess.
Rumble Ari.
Full topside. I like the bros prioritizing topside champs. I like that. Give them some firepower up on the top side of the map. I think you'll find something later on. You got Kate Bard, you got Ziggs lanes, you got fucking Karma lanes, you got Jhin. You'll find later on they take the Syndra. Very nice. I like this from Bro. I think a Xin here probably round to draft out nicely for KT. Okay, it's Ben. Oh, they got like a Jhin Bard maybe. Cassante's playable.
What are you going to pick?
I don't think BDD will pick Sylas, right?
You can go
yeah,
for,
Neferi is an option.
Maybe if you want to match what they go for,
yeah,
but it's just going to be that Neferi you mentioned, one of the matchup for
okay.
Originally a counter to Vi.
So, champions that are good into Bro.
And then
Syndra's not bad. Sylas not bad. I would be a bit careful of Lissandra. Cassante not bad. Ambessa not bad. The Yorick not bad. Well, actually, I would put Yorick on the bench.
They have locked down a
For
very strong
KT, I think Karma's not bad. Ben, Bard's not bad. Ben, Corky's not bad. Ben.
Teddy's very powerful. Corky is going to be taken
take
away.
up the
I think
Cassante,
he's
yeah.
undefeated on this, like 6-0
So they're targeting
so far
top.
this season,
So it's Ambessa, Yorick. I would say Ambessa, Ben.
Cassante going to be taken away
Also,
here as
be
they
careful of
can protect
Jace.
this
I don't really think
Rumble pick
Jace
towards
fits
the
this
top
comp,
side.
though.
I feel like
Yeah,
we've seen,
Kai'Sa's good, but it would have to be
Teddy
Kai'Sa Rel, I
be
guess.
fantastic, and
I think
don't
Jhin is
they have
best,
to be
actually.
too worried.
I like
And they
Jhin a
will
lot
take
here.
away Teddy's
I like
This feels
Jhin.
like there are so many options for the bot lane.
Jhin
that, like,
Karma
let's
sounds
specifically
kind of
target
vegan, though,
Teddy's
doesn't it?
Options
Could
available
do
for
severe
him.
Karma.
Here is
Ooh, ho, ho, I like that, Ben. Ornn into Rumble.
All
Wow,
right.
KT's
Bit of
playing
a
full
classic.
scaling.
Playing for the late
Jhin
game.
sounds a bit
Looks to be
worse
the aim of
now.
the game here. Would
Okay, they're
give
going to
them
Kalista
a lot of
Renata. I
power
wouldn't
where
mind
they
like a...
want it,
okay.
right?
I think
KT
the
will
problem
be
with
able to find a
Kalista
lot of
Renata,
options,
call me
but
nuts, is
there
isn't
is
Mel
that
here
Renata
just
lock-in.
insane?
Now I'm going, and the Syndra
like
might
Syndra.
be able to do that.
I think Syndra makes sense.
Mel
BD's
into Vice not
phenomenal on
insane.
this
Yeah, but
pick.
into Ari
It
Renata,
makes
it
Teddy's
feels
life
like
pretty difficult.
it really cooks the
Especially like
comp.
you may think, oh, it's like
Well,
difficult,
KT have
and
Lulu
a lot of
Ornn.
scaling elements to the
I don't think you need to
composition.
tell me what that
Makes sense
does.
as well as a momentum
One
killer.
side has
This
Lulu Ornn, the other
composition
side has
behind
Vi
Syndra is all
Kalista.
about
Number 2.
Nice, they get the
Seeing
ward
whether the
that
Bros can
Ornn
even out
donated,
the
but they have
series.
another ward here.
But
Lulu has
KT
one, so they
are gonna
can
find
ward
a
after
win
the sweep
as
if they need
the
to.
Bros do not find
So now they can walk up and ward it again. Oh,
decides to
Lulu
go
has
back
sweep.
home. Perfect is going to be
Well, Q
meandering
has a
up
ward.
towards that top lane. Try and
Actually, a really
catch
good
up to
state for
these
KT in bot
minions.
lane. Ornn donated his ward,
Casting
forced the
already
sweeper, and now they
there,
have control of the
deciding
lane brush.
to make a bit of this lane. I feel
Bro,
like Yunara
bro,
really has
bro,
just been laning better
bro.
here in the LCK more recently.
Syndra
Honestly,
kind of
there's some
outranges
moments
all
as
of bro,
well,
but they have
even
Vi
early
Rumble on
when
Syndra,
Yunara
which is
came
quite
out,
nice.
that seems
I think base here is not bad for Yunara.
At this point in the game, as Roma taking a lot of
Oh,
damage.
good
Great
charm.
charm is going to connect onto BDD, who does take a turret shot.
I'm really worried for Romer this series. Already game one, I think his Anivia was not the best.
tough.
And BDD was kind of carrying the map.
On this Syndra. He's so
This
good
time
on
around, he
pick.
has a much harder matchup, I would say.
Bully out.
More so in
The
lane than
Ari
in getting
connecting on
outroamed.
skill shots.
He needs Gideon to really help him out this game.
Hanging out here towards this top side.
Vi Ari is
Dealing with
fantastic
Perfect,
if you
who
can
has
lend.
Pushed pretty happy
But I
with how
think
things
this
are
is
playing
more of a
out.
Romer
Oh, yeah,
champ.
these
I
early
think
levels.
Romer in general is just good on champs like
Few first picks
Aurora,
here,
Ari,
Teddy and
Akali.
haven't actually played this
I
combo
think on
just yet
champs
in the
like
LCK.
Anivia,
Of
he's
course,
kind of...
you've been lost, so maybe this counts as last night. which
BDD
might
looks
be
so
his
fucking
last
locked in
solid
on
game.
every time the camera
On that
pans to
particular
BDD.
account. As
He
we
looks
know
so
how
locked.
many
For
accounts.
this.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
this
so
is
nice for
real
for
big.
KT. They get
Steady
the
is just
line
gonna
brush
lead.
control, they get the push,
Make
they
his
get the
way back in
Yunara
again.
cheater.
This series.
Oh god, he got his
BDD
base
sets
cancelled.
up
Yo,
that
Romer's
scatter
having a pretty
to,
rough time
deny
out
the
here.
back from Roma. Roma is
Is
just gonna
Victor
try and channel that
disabled?
back once again, and as we can see here, he does.
I think so, yeah. It's disabled in EU. I presume it's disabled in
So,
Korea. It didn't
look at the
say it was
pickaxe
disabled
picked up
though.
by Teddy.
Normally in Korea in the
Not
draft they have like a
complicated,
thing
good
that says
enough to see.
disabled.
Yeah, it's just
But it
probably
didn't
the
say
amount
that
of
for
money he
Victor.
had. Damage
There's a
finally
visual bug with Victor
Bro
right
finding
now, I think.
themselves some
In the
Gideon
Prime
Cross
League, we have to
kinda
play a
just
best of 5
prioritizing
today.
farm
The
league
bug
level.
remains, but they will
Not
allow to
actively
play it.
looking
Ah,
too
that's
much.
a good
Obviously,
brain.
game one,
Guys,
there
the
was a
champ's
knockdown.
bugged, but you can pick it
There's
if
a
you
job
want.
on the other side
Okay,
here as well.
nice.
I think it
That
makes
makes
sense
sense.
for KT to slow the pace
That
of the
makes
game
sense.
down, and we all
This champion's disabled in Tier 1
Gideon is
regions.
going to get poisoned. Looks like
It's bugged.
he will be able to get control of this.
But you
Rift
can play it
Scuttle,
if you want.
The thing is, because Gideon
There's a lot of
picked up
known
Scuttle,
bugs
he's
that
not
are
hit level
played.
6, has
Yeah,
that
but
ult
some of the
available
known
'cause
bugs
he's not
aren't game
there.
breaking.
Yeah.
Those
And
matches
you're
upgraded
aware of
quite
them.
importantly, though. He
It
can
depends.
try and go for
It
steal
depends
here,
how
but
replicatable the
good
Victor
moves
bug
from
is.
Bro. And I think
If it's
they
like
had the confidence to go
replicatable
for the
and
dragon,
game breaking, then it should just be
and
disabled, right?
They would have been ready.
Okay, the lane for
doing it just
Bromer
yet.
is rough.
As
Like
we have a
he
slight
has
gold lead for Gio,
no
but that is
magic
just because he picked up a
into
cult,
Tier 2 boots,
and
red
that
pop.
is giving him a bit
He's
of
lost a
extra
little bit of
money,
XP already.
as
One more bad
Perfect
trade and his
taking
lane
a
is
lot here from
pretty
Casting, who
chopped.
just silences himself.
Yeah,
Then
it's
KT
good for
are just gonna
KT.
be very, very happy.
Every time the
Scaling on
clock
up
ticks
over and over
upwards,
again.
they're happy.
And the Bros, they're
This
the ones that
Kalista
are gonna
Renata
have to
Vi
put
has
their
done
feet
nothing
on the
early.
accelerator.
Nothing.
A little bit. And we've got another room as well. As there's a great knock up
Yo,
on
how is
Casting.
BDD
The
top
Ram
on
comes
Syndra?
down, grabs the knock
What
up
the fuck is
onto
this? He's just clicking.
the,
Why does this look
Rumble
so
again,
easy?
As now Casting realizes that he's very, very dead. First
What?
blood goes over to BDD.
In the moves,
Good
in
one,
the laning
Orcs.
phase, both games so far, making a massive impact in the side lanes.
And I think think I would say that it's more difficult to roam on a
It's
Caedrel
just a
than it
mid-diff
is
so
on the
far this
Ahri.
series. It is, right?
Absolutely.
Right?
Post 6, it's not sufficient.
They're
They are
giving
gonna
the
struggle.
Drake. They're giving the
Look at
second
this.
Drake.
You
That's
can
the
tell
good news
Cuz
for
to
Bro.
leave
They're stacking the
by
Drakes.
leaving enough.
I feel like Ahri and Vi, the R
Good time to
buttons,
cross map. You look
need to
at
be
Teddy
pressed.
already picked up the
But they haven't
bot
found
lane
the
roll
press
quest.
button
He has
yet.
that static shiv completed.
Oh, he
Equalizer came out to
missed.
try and catch the
Oh,
wave,
missed
but
the
just
wave.
didn't even really
Scheiße,
hit.
Keston,
Yeah, so
man.
Grub's in pocket. Jiwoo
Man,
has
man,
3
man,
stacks
man,
left
man.
on the call. Doesn't have
It's
an item
okay.
completed.
Teddy
doesn't have his roll
got
quest
bot tier 1.
completed. This is a
Teddy
great
is
time
1k
for a
gold up.
swap, and even
Bro
though
bot
he
lane
loses
is their
his
strongest
tower,
point.
Not having to play into the Clister.
But I don't
with
like
the
it when you
static
swap
shiv
Okay.
is a definite boon.
If this happens, slap
so
my ass and
second
call me
dragon does
Richard.
get picked up from Bro. They are
You
completely
can't put
chasing
your
those.
bot lane
But I think KT
into
making the right
the
reads
enemy top
in
bot
this
lane
game
with
in terms of
no
where they
tower
wanna
behind
be.
you.
Yeah.
You know why?
Still, the
Because
Bros
this
are able to put
motherfucker
themselves
clicks
together
bot,
a bit of an
clears one
advantage,
wave,
and it's
TP's
another
top behind
Infernal
them and just
Soul.
kills him. So they have to go
With the
mid. So
Bros
if this
now
Kalista
having
stays
a
top,
couple
I think
picked
Bro
up
is in
already.
trouble.
Trust
I
anything until
hate
we
it when
see
bot
our
lane
first
lanes
team
top
fight.
with no tower behind them.
KT is going to work.
But I guess if
and
the
it's
top
about
lane is
now
still top,
that they're
then you're
starting to
chilling.
get very, very powerful as the Ram just going to try and clear out this wave. Teddy just bouncing on over towards Perfect here.
Hey,
Nice knock up.
give me those minions.
Good work,
So
Marc.
Bro have a 0 gold lead
I think it
with this comp,
might have
which
been a
is
similar
not optimal.
time.
But they do have 2 Drakes, so
Wow.
this is going to be very similar to last game.
We got
Just
a
send
Malignance
a dragon
coming in
fight
for
and hope for the best.
Roma. Big
And
The
KT
Bros don't
really
need a
making
gold
use of
lead.
these 3 grubs. I feel like that has been
Well, they need some fucking dragons is what they
certainly
need.
capitalized.
Is
Huge
Vi and
value
Ari
for
going to
Roma
use their buttons
casting.
soon?
The only
I
thing
don't know.
he has to really
Vi and Ari are
concern
level
about
11
is
and they
if
haven't
Teddy
ulted
starts
yet.
free-hitting him. So
Okay, here we
looks like
go.
we're getting started a little bit
Fighting a
early
Herald.
before that dragon's
The
up,
first
and KT
ultimates
look
are going to
for
come
this
out at
Herald.
15 minutes.
Oh, Roma's roaming.
Roamer on the
For a
flank.
bit of an angle here. He's on a pretty good flank, but the scatter catches him. Has to get
Ooh,
himself
nice
out of
charm.
a great charm. Is
Take the
going to
Herald,
catch
yoinkies.
Buzz as they just take the Rift Herald from under the noses of KT. And Perfect is just backing away. The Sentinel
Just throw a
just
blue
gets
buff at him?
thrown at Roma.
What the fuck?
And
Okay,
now
not
the
bad for
Bros
Bro.
have a
The
Rift
Ariel
Herald
should
to
be
help
back up
them
for the
get this
Drake.
dragon.
Just comes in
I'm
from
going
the
to say it.
private.
I miss
TP
Halo
in
Blade's Lethality
for both
Kalista. That was kind of
solo
cool.
laners off KT.
Alright, Drake
Trying
fight.
to
Here
respond
we
and stop
go.
them from getting a chance
Here
to throw down
we
the Herald
go.
mid.
Well, that Spirit Rush
There's
will be
no
up
way
and
they're going to
available
Herald mid
now.
and give, are they?
As Slurkles come down,
Well, the
Malcolm
Heralding
gets
mid.
caught
That
by
doesn't
the
mean they have to
scatter.
give, though.
The Bros still in a lot of control. The Rift Herald going to come on through here, and now
Yeah.
KT gonna have to come back and try and defend mid. As Perfect just trying to
Charm
be that front
and
line. It's working out so far, but he's
Thorn
just
Q
getting
doesn't stop the
slammed into the
Herald, and
walls over and over again.
Nice chunk onto
And look at this,
Perfect, no
the front line
TP,
is
and
the front line no more.
Yeah, remember, they TP
They still wanna fight
Perfect
this
into
here,
this
KT,
fight, so he
and
can't really see his
Renata
bases,
R-Flash
the
could go
Qs
crazy
have been
here.
Connecting on a good
3.
targets.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
chunking out Jiwa before as well. Now, if we get the Ren stacked up on the Dragon, it's almost impossible to steal.
1.
Well, now the Ram is going to come through. There is that secure
Renato
by
ult's not bad.
Teddy. They take
Oh,
down the
Rummel's
jungle.
not bad
He's
as well.
already done his job.
Great layering from the
Equalizer
Bros, but no
fantastic,
kills, no
Perfect
kills.
manages to flash
They
his
needed to
way
get a
out.
kill on those
Great
ults. They didn't get a
scatter
kill.
from His casting gets
And
the
now it's
power
just over.
unleashed upon
Oh, the
him.
flash little
Causing
ult.
a little bit of trouble, but
Get
there's
him,
Teddy
Chiwu.
with that bailout. Can he lock
Bailout,
out
got
Jiu?
one.
He does
Yeah,
manage
it's
to
good.
get him, but he's eliminated
Yeah, it's good.
immediately. And KT, they
So he couldn't hit the
still
blast
have
cone because of the
their
little
main
dogs.
carry. As BDD, he gets charmed. He is charming, but he's got Cuz there with the
what happened
daggers
to Gideon?
take
Tell
down
me
the
now.
Ari.
Because
And
this
that's the
motherfucker's had
ace
ult
for
and flash for
KT.
20 minutes and it's
Bro
triggering
get
me.
the Dragon, but the target selection is so good from KT. Gideon just doesn't get to play the game. He dashes forward to help secure the Dragon. The
Sure, he
CC
just
from
gets James
Perfect
CC
is
less.
laid.
Oh
Vi is
my
out the fight.
God.
Even though we get this massive combo of ults, Perfect is the one soaking
I
the
think the
damage.
Q from
and now
Vi
there's
was
a
just
freedom
bad,
to
but
move
he's using the
forward.
Q
Passing
to
with no
secure it,
heat
but he has
is not a
Kalista.
threat. This dive in into
Wait, he
Wild
didn't
Growth
even
shuts
smite it,
down
did he?
Teddy, and even though he trades his life with Jiru, also one more moment, I think Roma set up on a Gideon, re-engage, and allow
I
them
feel
to
like
fight
it's
forward.
only
And
going to get
now,
worse. I
Roma
mean, you
have
could
3
wait for the
dragons,
next
but it's not
wave and
4.
play for an
And
Infernal Soul, but
2,500 gold
I
down
even think
against
if they
a
get
team
Infernal
with
Soul, they
Thorn
might
and
lose
Inara
still.
Lulu.
I don't think
Yeah,
Infernal
this is the
Soul is
problem.
going to
These ornaments are going to start coming in.
fix the
And
fights.
that is going to strike on casting.
Is BDD was
The whole
was
sort of,
was
point
BDD 100%
is to make
KP in
money.
game 1? He
And
was, right?
unfortunately,
Was
hasn't been able to do.
he was
Into a
100% up
tank,
until like the
you need to
last
get
fight,
ahead
I
of the
feel like.
curve.
I don't know
Instead,
what
you're on
BDD's KP was
par
last game, but his
with
KP was
Yorn, but
insanely
Yorn-
high.
And Blackfire Torch completed. And Cuz actually in a bit of trouble here.
Wait, Vi might ult
Not
here.
actually going to press the untargetability button. Does finally do so, but the Wild Growth comes in. Charm is fantastic. And Romer is able to shut down the
there is a
jungler.
Baron up.
This could be a big deal, as Baron did just come onto the map.
You have
Looks like the
Kalista.
Bros
Surely
gonna look
you.
for some more picks before they do anything else. The Equalizer goes down with Perfect dead. They might be able to find an angle as the Ram is going to get called, but he is still going to get taken out. Another Chandelier on top. And the Bro pick machine has finally
up,
come
no.
online.
Gideon.
Oh dear, that's a lot of damage onto Gideon.
Chunking him really
Does
hard.
get shielded
What the?
up.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, BDD just does so much damage.
Oh,
There's a
Namgung.
handshake
Wait a
from
minute.
Namgung. I don't know whether anyone
Chiwu?
is brave enough to do
Any
anything about
charms?
this. There's
Anything?
another
Bail
setup.
me out!
He's
Bail me out!
fantastic. Chiwu
Great
dives
Q
in
flash!
immediately.
There's the Vi! There's the Vi! Let's go,
Really
bro!
good.
Let's go,
That is going to
bro!
be the ace because Cuz has only just respawned.
Come on now!
Just pick
Now Roma
after
base
pick, and
TP.
then an overstep
The
from
Q
KT
flash from
costs
Gideon on
them the
1 HP,
difference.
200 Sky and ult through.
Namgun, and
Love
he
it,
makes
love
them
it, love
pay
it.
for it now.
Love it,
Looking for the
love
Baron.
it.
The TP comes in from the Ahri, just a zone cuz away.
Better late.
Soul
Then
is nearly
never.
up as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible stuff for the bros, though.
Like when you're playing,
Yeah,
it's
of
like
course.
the
I
theory,
thought they would
the
click the
one
Baron
who
here,
are-
but perfect,
very
no flash.
tanky, has a dash.
How
the theory,
Giga Chad would it
very
be a perfect
mobile.
to start
You have
TPing out?
this presumed sense
Right
of
there.
safety.
Nah, he
It's
would
kinda
get
like we
cancelled
see a
by
lot
the
about
Kalista
Ezreal's
Renata.
dying around mid lane. And I think they just disrespect the opponents. The pick potential, the chase down potential.
Wow, so this just comes off the back of Gideon getting really low.
Those 2 kills, and then this is the big turning point.
This
They
is
try and
like
commit onto Gideon. He
no
just
charm.
gets
Gideon's
out.
1 HP. Can we
Teddy steps up.
fight this?
Knows
So
he has the
Jiwoo
safety
says
of
yes.
Renata. There's even this polymorph
And then look at this Q
stun
flash.
that looks like he could doom them.
Boom.
But the bailout's there.
Beautiful.
We see
Beauty.
the Vi
Beauty.
come back in. Gideon needs
10
now,
seconds
though,
on the
set up
Zol.
his
10 seconds on the
Soul.
Zol. Lock in.
KT trying to push in and get control.
Kalista, no flash.
And
No flashes on
Hustle
Bro
hanging
other than
around the
casting. It's
edge.
pretty
Feels like they're
scary.
being pushed off a little bit. Banana
Gideon
Brush
is
control going
pushing
over to
bot.
Bro.
Gideon on a
KT
flank.
well aware. They have
Nope,
all of their
he's not sure if he wants to
ultimates
flank.
already.
He's thinking
all
about
of
it.
their flashes also up and available. Gonna go for
Gideon
it.
is still
Perfect.
there.
Trying to stay in that front line. There's a
Yeah.
great scatter onto Roma, off to the
Onto
side.
the
There's
Yunara,
the season
that's deep.
assist. The
But
equalizer goes
it's-
down there
oh,
as
he
well as
flashed the
Gideon
charm.
this time.
The
He's going to
Drake.
be able to make his way out.
Got
Jesus
the
Christ,
Drake,
somebody
though.
else
Got
has
the Drake.
Infernal
I'm
Soul
surprised
comes in for
Gideon
the
doesn't
Rose.
die for that.
Breaker under perfect.
He went
will
so
take down
deep.
the tank.
And it's crazy that Vi lived there. Was it the Renata ult that saved him? I mean, I like the target selection, but the charm is just a little too late.
Grabs Jiwoo. Jiwoo has to flash away from the
The
charm.
Renata
Gideon
ult
just
saved
leaves.
his ass.
He's like, look, we got the dragon low enough. We can
Great
get the soul
Renata
and
ult from
leave.
Namgung.
He does find his way to pick up perfect on the back end. KT
The Rumble and the Renata ult.
He stopped
Chef's
Jiwoo from
kiss.
playing the game. BDD had to respond.
Now, it's
Now,
Soul. It's
with
Soul.
this
It's a
Infernal
4K
Soul,
gold lead. We're
Bros
cooking
find
here, bro.
themselves with a whole lot more power here in this game.
I do have a
Gonna
small...
be doing a lot
I'm a
of
bit
work, as
scared
well
of
as the
Yunara
fact
getting
that
3
they
items,
have
though.
a lot.
I mean, when you have a Renata with
Baron's
you
off.
as well, or the static shift.
KT comp
Yep.
is
Change
scaling.
through the minions.
The KT
You
comp
end up
is
getting
scaling.
stacks on teams.
The Vi has 0 armor. But she is
Pretty
level
obnoxious
15.
Game
Bro
by
should be very
BDD,
confident in
which
forcing a
is
Nash.
Kind
I
of
think that...
understandable.
I mean, they can get Jack Show and Kalista, I guess, but that's about it. And a Void Staff, but they're kind of maxed out here.
Taking out these setup once
All right,
again.
Baron's
Perfect.
up.
Wanting to face check, but it's getting more and more difficult as great
chunk.
connects onto Kuz. Does go up into the sky
Not even the cost
eventually,
of an
but he's
Ariel there.
basically out of
He
They
actually
should really
nearby
think about a
can
start.
sustain up. The Fury can heal up
1 minute on the
really
Elder.
quickly if Raptors or Wolves are up. But
They
the
don't want
Baron,
to start.
he has
They don't want to
actually go
start.
for the
Gideon's
recall.
clearing bot vision instead of starting Baron.
Actually, underway Gideon of a wraparound.
But they know
as
Gideon's
BDD
there. They saw him cross from the mid ward.
Healing.
This is one of those
The
moments where
rest of the
BD's like,
move
Vi's
there,
here,
it's
isn't
kinda
she?
gonna give away.
I think she was here, no?
They
Like,
know
what
where
the fuck?
Gideon
Isn't Vi
is.
here, guys? Hello?
Down,
Guys,
though.
Vi's here. Look at BDD.
As the Scry's all
Trying to
does
find
come
him.
on down.
Why haven't they forced Baron? Now it's too late. Gideon's
still
looked
trying
for
to
this
fix this
angle, but I think they
position.
should have just forced the Nash.
They
Okay,
do
it's
not
an
want
Elder
to start
fight.
this
Wow.
Baron, though.
So all of this
Yeah,
is
I
just
think
kind
it's
of...
fine. You know,
Namgung has to
Stay with
base,
Baron,
refresh his
exchange with
wards.
Baron.
This is
You
all
also have
empty
some
now.
item buys
I
to
think
come in
Gideon
before
looks
that
for a
Elder
greedy
Sword.
play there, but
Teddy's Merc
I
treads
think
on
he
the
should have
back.
just taken the Baron.
So if you get a chance to, if
Oh,
you get
God,
taken
he's
Here
on
found
on the
that.
Elder,
Oh,
this is so
no,
dangerous,
Gideon.
like you're saying. Cuz not going to
Thank
quite find
God.
the daggers, and
All right,
Gideon will
please,
be
can
able
we
to
just
make
play
his
the
way
game
out,
now?
But that
before they can't
Teddy
let
is
him do it
stacking
again.
big time on this
Elder
Drake.
would just be a game ender.
Well, look at all the sticks that are already in this Elder. As Teddy just happily
Surely
tanking it up.
KT has to think
Casting
about
is on the
going
ward.
soon.
Is this? I've seen this fight before.
Oh my God, he
Casting
missed the
dashes
charm.
in, finds the
Oh
charm.
my God,
Wildwood
Teddy has
is
to
there
carry
to
so
deal
hard
with,
now.
Look at the AoE.
Oh, but he
They all
will.
just
Oh, but he
explode.
will.
And down
Oh,
they will
but
go. The
he
Bros
will.
fighting such a huge fight. They'll be able to
Holy
get the Elder here
fuck,
off the
Teddy is
back
in
end as
between
well.
4 people
and we
there.
have an even series,
just sends
ladies
it.
and gentlemen. As KT
I feel like
cannot get
Renata's
it done
kinda
again,
carrying,
too.
though, not gonna
And
lie.
the Bros will
And getting
The bro momentum.
5-0-8.
Bro, bot lane
that
showing
is
their
what
value
we
here
were
for sure this
looking
game.
For. Almost a guarantee that will make it to maximum games here in this series. Gorgeously played
Great game
here
from
by the
Namgung, I
Bros.
think. Really good
And
game.
That is your bro tax at work, ladies
That
and
Renata was
gentlemen.
deadly every
We called
fight.
you out
Every
for it
fight,
earlier
deadly
on.
Renata.
You heard now to bring us to those 5 games.
1-1 best of 5. I
game
missed
one,
this. Yo,
Had
a
Bro making
1-1
some
best of
smart
5.
moves, but
Okay.
was plagued by issues with their
Okay,
team
you got
fighting.
you
Composition
okay.
so good at pick a lot of value. So
All right, so Ori,
maybe
Cassio are
looking
still in.
for
This
perfect
champ
to get
still
the
is
advantage in that
open.
top lane in this game.
Karma is really good
where
right
he's
now.
just kinda
Ezreal and Galio.
Maybe we'll see an
and
Ashe
Cassio,
Seraphine.
Caitlyn and Orianna.
Maybe.
were
taken out.
Also, if I'm
As you
bro,
said,
I would be
Kill
very
Bar,
careful of
Ezreal
Zahim.
Karma.
Yep.
I think
For
of things
perfect.
on the
They're scared of
I know, he's
the
informing too,
any
ASM
Wukong.
jungler, but it's all, yeah. But
Yeah,
that's
I
being
think KT
taken
any
away.
Wukong sounds
Yeah.
good actually, yeah. Would be a bit
Just wanting
scary.
to deny
I
the
don't mind
Rise
it.
group spec.
Set up
They banned the
for
Karma. It's pretty OP right now. Yeah. I think
ban
Zyre
away
Rakan is pretty good right now.
Ezreal, the
North out,
Caitlyn, either
Lulu
of
out,
those,
Karma
we need
out.
them both.
The trade
Ezreal is
the
the first
Lee
pick
Sin
here though,
is
for
gonna be the
sure.
final ban here.
Surely it's
Smarter
Ezreal.
to leave-
Take
Yeah,
whatever
Bard
they
is
don't
open
pick.
too.
Might be the option.
But Ezreal is good into Bard.
Yeah, could be an option here.
So if you take the
Works
Ezreal and they
well
take
with
the
both of
Bard,
them.
you can take the Leona and play the game. Thoughts?
And
And now KT should take the Bard. But I think they will play Jhin Bard. And if they're going to play Jhin Bard,
Yeah, I
in
think
fact, Geo and Effort that played that one.
what are they going to layer with Jhin Bard?
Would be okay.
You could do... I don't mind
kinda
Jhin Bard
deny
here and the Camille
Prospect
here.
of
And then you do
Bards. Camille's
Seraphine.
very good
And
there,
then you
although
do...
typically KT been banning Camille more.
I don't really like Xin Zhao though.
That's
Is there a
Yeah.
jungler that's good here?
I think
I was wondering if they're going to go
Wukong,
Wukong, but
despite
it
the
doesn't
lack of
inspire much.
we've seen
I think they could just go Seraphine Xin. It's not bad, you know.
So
I feel like this is just
potentially could look
solid.
into
Seraphine
that.
Xin Zhao with an Ezreal.
I was also
not bad.
thinking maybe the Annie, they were denying it.
I think
'cause
the
they were
Leona
like,
is
Annie Xin
okay.
would be really strong in case they
kinda
get
like the
Lee Sin,
Seraphine,
but
though.
then KT banned at the jungle here.
Could go
You something
Scar.
like
I
Skarner
don't-
maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking Skarner too, but I don't know if it's...
Elite.
Grab the Elise for Namjoon.
Oh
So,
my god, it's
as you said before, a lot of teams have been going Ezreal.
He just
Seraphine.
fucking locks in
This feels
Elise.
like a much more aggressive option.
Bro, Namgung is the Elise
The
main,
Cocoon
but
can be
like
very easily
Ezreal
hit on
Elise,
the
really?
Bards. There we go.
He's a good
Although he
Elise though.
feels
He is a
sleeping
good
at the
Elise. I
Nautilus,
just think
he was gonna be
Seraphine
okay.
Xin Zhao is better than Elise Xin Zhao.
Xin Zhao going
He
to
just
be the
gives you
choice,
way
though,
more
here, the
options in the
Wukong.
game,
Gideon,
doesn't it?
A champion that he has found a fair bit of success on
Yeah.
in the past.
Yeah.
Doesn't have very strong.
I mean, there is Jhin, Kate,
So are you gonna
Corki if they want to
secure
pick a
mid
mid laner
or
here.
BD,
I
or
think
he's
Jhin
gonna
is
get
for
the
sure
Caitlyn? I feel
good.
like pairing up the bot lane is the more important thing
They're gonna
here.
go
So
for
they're
the
gonna get the
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
I like the Jhin. It's Spider-Man
Feel
meta.
bad about getting trimmed away.
Severe they want to
Actually,
go,
they changed
really.
their mind.
I mean, it's casting, so they'll probably ban
It
Vayne and
does
look
have
for
that
Gnar.
sort of range.
They'll probably ban
And it
Vayne
can be a bit
Jace.
awkward to
out
Cassante
of
ban.
this ban phase does go to
What are they sniffing? Are they sniffing the
one more
Jace
ban.
themselves?
Mid lane
Lock
ban.
Akali.
There
Is
are
Victor
so
open?
many
If
mid
Victor
lanes
is
taking
enabled,
away here.
Victor is
Yeah,
great
trying to
here.
did get that.
I think Victor is
pentakill
great.
with
If it's
the
disabled and they don't want
Yep.
Victor, then I think Talia is good.
Or I'd say.
But it doesn't say Victor disabled here, so I presume it's open.
One more ban. The Victor
Yeah.
is going to be taken away here.
So it's Talia on 4.
Jace.
I think
Does
Talia on
casting
4 is
just want to
good,
play
though.
Yorick into it, and that's why they're
Because
very
then if they
happy
go
leading it up.
Jace and you have
Yeah,
Yorick,
I think it's a little
Talia,
bit
Bard
risky in
into
that
Jace, you're
regard.
pretty
I feel
good,
like
no?
maybe just take mid
You
here.
could
and then
even
if
like Call Me Nuts.
Bro pick Jace.
If you go Talia
pick
here, you
Yorick,
could
if
go
they don't
Sion
pick
into
Jace,
Jace.
pick Jace.
Yeah.
Kinda works
Because
out
you
well
have
in that
Sivir
regard.
and Bard. Zoe!
Oh, Zoe's been
Oh my
friend.
god, he just sends a Zoe.
He bring it out.
What the fuck?
He's
100%
so
win rate.
insanely good in this pick.
He's a
so
good
on
Zoe.
this pick. Yeah.
Does Romer
Either
have a
went
good
to
counter to the
a
Zoe?
pick
What
that
does he
has a
play?
lot of
Romer's like
in terms of
Aurora.
the Zoe pick.
I like. You could go
That's the
Mel
question.
here, but it's
As it looks
into
like
Bard.
Jace is going to be the first cab
Like
off the rank,
Ezreal,
but I
Jace,
imagine
Mel is a lot
they're
of
using
poke.
a lot of this time.
Sense.
Ooh, Lissandra
I
into,
think
into
you'd
Zoe
also
is
go
quite
for something
miserable.
like the Aurora.
I like
I
the
think those are the
Mel
ones that come to mind first
or a
and
Fizz
foremost.
or an Echo.
would be crazy.
Yeah,
man.
Assassins.
That would be insane.
The
With
Fizz?
his
Is he gonna go for the
parallel
Fizz?
convergence or whatever
It's a
it
counter
is
to the
get the
Zoe.
stun. If like the portal jump comes out, you
LeBlanc.
get it down at exactly the right time.
Okay, he goes
Oh,
for
man,
LeBlanc.
we
It's
got
LeBlanc.
I think Jace is
kinda cool
good here.
picks for
I don't
LeBlanc.
mind Yorick. Not
Those
Jace, sorry,
OG
Sion.
This
I feel
is
like
a-
lanes are going to be so contentious. There's so much kill pressure in this game.
BD
we've
Zoe
got,
game
like,
3 is kind of baller,
slightly
yeah.
weird compositions. Namgung's Elise comes out.
Gideon needs to
This
click
is
on mid
why I
lane.
feel it's
So
We also have a
LeBlanc only few
Namgung Elise
patches
here.
ago.
And now you might be
That
wondering
was
why have we got an
to,
Elise. Isn't
full
Elise just
damage.
played with Caitlyn only?
So the Mimic,
Yeah,
Sigil,
normally, but
Distortion,
it is
and Ethereal
Namgung,
Chains
so
all got
he
their
does
late
main
game
Elise.
damage improved. And I feel like
He likes
they're
doing
going
all-ins level
What a
1
great
and just
cocoon
fist fighting to the
connects
death.
on Q here as Teddy is
I think
just
that he could have gone
stacking up
Seraphine, but
his passive.
delete.
Oh my god,
Yo,
we
we
are
are fucking-
flashing for a red buff.
we are fucking
That's what I'm talking
invading.
about, Gideon.
We are invading.
This is the
We
sort of
are
creative
blue
pattern
into
you love
flash
to
the
see in
wall
game
into
three of a best of
invading.
five.
We
I mean,
are
it's
bro.
almost just one.
Setting up perfectly
Really
for
give
the
you a
Elise
head
bot
start
dive. I
getting
like
out
it.
of the map.
They need to get their wave in a better spot though. They need to start
so
pushing.
good at setting up the dives. This is actually a cause for concern. This is why the
Yo,
trading so
what is this
heavily.
Elise doing?
And they think that they're safe as the barrier comes out from Teddy, but Gio is
Electrocute.
also looking
Boom.
worse for wear. Namgung
Push, push,
does
push.
so much damage on this
mean,
early game Elise.
Gio's so low, Namgun can just
Is
literally
Wapel gonna be up?
auto him.
Now Wukong.
Oh,
What the
flash
fuck? This
comes
Elise
in,
is a
gets the
psychopath.
flash.
He's so dead.
No,
He's
no,
just
no,
dead.
no, no, no,
There is
no.
way
They know,
out
they
of
know,
this.
they know, they know, they know, they know, they know,
Doesn't try
they
to
know.
move over.
They know,
He's
they know,
trying
they
to
know.
level 3 in
Hey.
time.
Let's see what they can actually do here. The crash does finally come
I
down.
mean, the
Gio gets a
win
bit of health
is
back
the
with that
win
spell
is for
shield.
Xin Zhao now. He can just
Never
clear
mind,
up.
not
Able to pull that dive off.
This
There's
is
no way
actually
out.
great. He has to
But he's
invade the
able
Raptors, but if
to
Xin Zhao can
live
meet him on the
to fight
Raptors and
another
have
day.
Jace hover.
All right,
Xin Zhao can get
now
a
that
big
the
lead.
action is over, we can
But look at Namgung.
double
Da-da-da.
electrocutes for our supports on the bottom side
Da-da-da.
is no surprise.
BD.
Storm Raiders Surge, kind of interesting, I guess, for the Jace.
Come on, take the Raptors.
Moving up to the top side to try and cover. And
Oh, takes his ward as well. And now he's going to cover the bot crab. He should have taken that ward, not going to lie. Namgong's now trying to fight to the death for this crab, but he's by himself with no flash.
Now taking some damage.
Is he overcooking?
Kind of everywhere here this game.
Did he get the minion? Oh, he didn't.
Oh, he's out of range.
Yeah, he's not actually able to make it to the minion. As Namgung now just has to try and commit to the fight, and that's first blood. Oh.
Chunk out effort. Gideon comes down. 3v3.
I like the plan, but the plan failed. And Zoe now has first blood. I just think that if Zoe bubble lands on anyone this game, BDD will kill them.
Probably goes
They don't have
to
anyone who can tank the Zoe wall.
Doesn't
Yeah,
get
okay,
up and
Xin
down
Zhao can, but he's
that
gonna lose
water spout
ult.
by
It's just
staying
gonna be
alive
suck.
the whole
It's gonna be a
time.
suck.
Now Jiu taking a bit of
super
damage here. Teddy trying to do
Sure,
what he
we're
can.
just gonna keep
the
all in.
decent spell shield, but Gideon's coming down one more time. Wind becomes lightning, just barely avoided.
High
by
ground,
the
low
Sivir.
ground, Riot.
I will say one of the things I always found really frustrating about LeBlanc.
Oh, man, he flashes
Romer.
to get the
Oh,
ethereal
it's
chain and
clean.
finds the solo.
It's clean.
Romer with the kill
A
on
no
the
ignite
BDD,
LeBlanc
even out the
Bolo.
series, and yeah, game 3.
Oh, it's
This is why
clean
you
from
take
the LeBlanc.
matchup. Romer with supreme confidence.
BDD dies
flashes
in
to
the
keep
1v1.
range of the tether
He's
and
alive in the
kills
series, Romer.
BDD on his signature Zoe.
This is this is a
confidence.
BDD
And I
special.
remember all
Just
the
kills it.
time ago when Romer.
Do we
Yeah,
change
Namgung,
his name to Roadmaker now?
Look.
Because that was Showmaker-esque.
Hey, Severe's here though.
Go in on
Severe's
this
here.
one. Only
Help
level
me.
5, and Namgung is going to have to go up into the sky.
The
Does
bubble.
come back down,
The
and now
Zoe.
Romer is trying to
Oh,
find
good
the angle.
block,
BDD
Romer
not able to
just
get enough
clipped it.
damage onto this.
Well, LeBlanc killed the Zoe, but does that make Elise useful?
You can just kind of like W over
Level
QRE,
6, level
W
6.
back, and if they're not dead, they might as well be.
Yep. Gideon is also going to be able to find Cuz here. 3 Talon Strike doesn't quite work.
Great
True Shot
Ezreal.
Barrage.
Yo,
Very
bro
like how
came
Gideon's
out
approach to
fighting.
jungle
Kalista,
this
Renata,
game
Vi,
constantly
Xin Zhao,
looking
LeBlanc,
to challenge
Elise.
because we've seen
What
the
the
jungles be a
fuck?
bit less active in both previous
Yeah, Teddy,
games.
yeah, I see it.
Teddy looking for a solo here towards Jiu. Does get his health back with that spell shield. The exhaust comes down.
Okay,
And
I
a
didn't
couple
see
of
it.
buttons do go wide. Oh, there's that rotund hitbox you were talking
Has
about.
flash.
As Romer is going to not
No
quite
ignite.
find
No
the
ignite from
damage
Elise. Why?
to take
Why?
down
Why?
effort, but now Cuz,
Why? Was it not up?
He's on
I'm angry.
these grubs.
Cocoon,
and it's
show
just
me.
going to get pushed away.
There's
Lit
the
on
ignite.
fire here by the spider. Flashes in. Gets the cocoon though. And even
Big
2
kill.
cyclones
Big kill. That's
is
a
not
blue
enough to keep
buff
Cuz
for Romer.
alive.
That's a blue buff.
And Gideon not even going to go back towards the grubs as Teddy continues to find an advantage down here.
Has flash.
As the goalie
W's the
wall,
flash.
oh,
Ease.
not enough to get
Knocks
him
up.
out of
Bromer.
that. Wind becomes
Another kill
lightning,
for
and
Bromer.
Perfect will go down to Romer.
6 stacks on the
This
Dark
guy,
Seal.
LeBlanc, is now
6
on a killing
stacks.
spree.
So he could ignite the Bard here and it would be a kill.
You
But
see the double
maybe he thinks
shrine
another
thrown
damage.
down to keep
Maybe.
himself alive, but that leaves the Myslate here.
Cuz no flash.
And
I like the
actually
flash
Ignites here to
cocoon.
keep
Just
the
make sure he
vision
can't sidestep
when
it.
Cuz
It is what
walks
it
into
is.
the
Maybe he
brush.
could save the
Really
flash.
smart, really intelligent move
I feel like
just to make
the
sure they had
momentum
eyes
is
on him.
it's so favored for
And
bro.
No chance of a
Gideon
turnaround
and
play there when he
Gideon
has
is just
results.
running
Yeah,
around with his
Gideon.
dick out. Like I don't know how to
Because
describe
at the
it.
angle
He's flashing
where it
over
hits him
walls, stealing
regardless.
reds, clicking
Yeah.
on fucking
That way,
Cuz's
didn't
head all
flash
game.
to the side.
He's just running around.
And the
He
end
don't
play
care about
is
anything.
just for bro
He's just
on the
playing
back
so
of this. The
aggro.
fact that lining for
Yo, look at
KT.
this Wukong kill his ass.
The
Namgung
most
sniffing an
grubs,
angle
but
here.
Cuz does
3,
come over
2.
to get one. Is now Romer's
Shane
going to
miss.
chase after BDD once again.
Didn't have the
Namgung
R.
once again in the mid
The
lane.
R Shane.
Just looking to put on that extra pressure, and BDD Zoe
They haven't done a dragon
not
yet though.
able to find its
But they did
footing
get
here
2
in this
grubs.
game. But it does
Casting's
mean
doing well in this
that BDD
matchup.
will
Perfect
not have
died.
the
He
same
got a couple
level of
plates.
burst
He's
damage
farming up
that
in
Romer
gold.
will have.
Sivir no exhaust.
And especially
If
they've
Teddy just
changed
gets
the
a little
weight
bit of vision, just a
of
little
these
bit,
two items
he
for
can
most
start
of this
eating in.
patch where extra. I mean, the magic shield's still very powerful against LeBlanc.
Ooh,
but
I like
my
that.
lord.
I like that
distortion
angle
is
that he
just
went for
beautiful
there.
from
Dodged the
Romer.
bubble.
He really knows how to play this matchup. It is working very,
Xin
very
Zhao went
well
Titanic
so far.
first because of the Sunred Sky nerfs.
As we haven't really
Fuck yeah.
had a look at
Fuck
Perfect
yeah.
versus
The
As
lane
well,
gang
like
from
creating top
Cuz.
lane casting,
No
getting
flash
strong ways to
Elise.
disengage, and
The
now
ward doesn't
you
spot
have
it.
Cuz making his way
Bard
in
ult
here.
3, 2, 1.
Yep, Teddy gonna get slowed down, and there is Cuz
Nope.
just
Just
pouncing
send
out
it
of the
and it works.
brush. Teddy gets
Teddy-
the barrier, flashes over
Help
the wall.
me!
Gideon comes in.
Help
and
me!
Oh
Oh,
no,
he died.
Cuz gets
I mean,
pushed
Bard
back
will die for this,
with
and there's a
that
TP
crescent
behind.
guard. The Tempered Fate is gonna be there.
Bromer
to try
with the
and keep
Shane.
Tempered alive for a little longer. But
Maybe
Gideon
2
will get
Shanes.
by that kill. And
Okay,
now
well, he did
Romer
almost burst,
is
but now he
gonna
has no
put the
spells
hurt
left.
down onto
No!
KT.
No!
Still Gio is
Jace,
alive,
please!
and the bubble is going to stop
Okay.
the LeBlanc, but the Jace is there with
Ooh,
the
they had to
shot blast.
invest
Down
the
goes
Chase
Sivir.
TP though.
Bros do
He could
lose
have W'd in
Teddy,
and gone for the
but I
2
think
Shanes
they're
maybe
okay
on
with
both
it.
of them.
Perfect to get
He
some
could just
damage
E the
onto this
Wukong as he's
tower
face
here.
checking and then
But
W
I
in
still
and,
think
no, he can't. He has the
not
ER.
allowing.
Yeah, I like the swap angle. Send
Nicely
Ezreal
played.
top. I
Let's
like
have a look at
that
this one
from
more time.
base.
It was a good chase down, and Teddy just barely surviving and getting over this wall, demanding so much extra attention here from KT.
You see the decision making.
I think Romer
and then he
misplayed this though.
finally
I think
gets the
Sivir
flash off,
and
gets to the
Wukong
right
should
position
die.
for it. Cuz has to flash to finish him off.
I think it's much better if LeBlanc just eased the face check, but maybe he thinks it's warded.
And Romer with the roam.
He W's and R's on the
close there.
spot.
The chain connects. I think they might have just potentially both died, but G no way to really get away from the situation. Hit there.
Maybe he thought he'd
Now
one-bang
has
both of them.
Sizable blade.
Okay,
A lot of mobility to kind of outplay
gaming.
the
We're
Yorick.
gaming
It's
here, bro.
A bit of a all
Yeah.
the
Herald fight.
difference.
Casting
It's
no
been a
TP
while
though.
since we've had like a...
Looks like they want to drop the Herald and dive the Jace, but I think
PDD
Bro
does
is
have the
matching
Ludens
the
completed
play,
as
which
well.
I like, but they can't put
Feels like
Ezreal
Roman
there.
has hit his
So
stride.
they have the defensive play here and let Ezreal cook top a bit.
Effort and Cuz look for a bit of a dive potential.
I like this
but
defensive
Nangong
play
is
from
here.
Bro. Keep chasing the game, keeps him healthy. Let's Ezreal push top. Sivir has to answer.
Should be able to grab this kill. One
Come
more
here, wife.
and
Come
she
here.
will be taken out, and there it is, 50 gold.
Namgun hit level 6.
Was not wanting to push his luck there.
They're going to go for the bot dive again, though.
Going on over. Now the Bros looking for an angle
Chase
here
needs to get the fuck out of there.
The Rift Herald casting will mean
Yeah.
that the Bros
I mean,
will
Sivir is
going to
lose as well here. The setup's much better this time for the Bros. But they're going to get the first blood tower.
I'm not sure they're going to have
Gideon's
a window
on
to
enemy
do so.
Grump,
Namgun already here trying
on
to
enemy
test
Wolves.
vision.
He's taking the enemy
It
top
looks like they'll be
side.
forced away. Perfect resetting, likely to have
Oh,
that.
maybe Greedy
Force
Rat on the screen
available to
here.
buy.
Uh-oh.
Trouble bubble
Uh-oh.
does come
Giddy
down
up.
onto Gideon. Effort finds the Cosmic Binding. Is now Gio with On the Hunt. Working out for him. Gideon trying to escape. Realizes he won't be able
That's
to
a
do
shutdown
so. When it comes
to
lightning,
Sivir.
Effort almost dies.
That's a silly
Does
shutdown to
manage
Sivir.
to survive it.
Greeting
They
for
take down the
camps.
jungler right as this dragon spawns. Roma possibly going to get engaged on here as the chains do connect. And now
what the
Gio
fuck
is in
are you
trouble.
doing?
They just jump right on top of him and down he goes. Was that an electrocute? I'm pretty
What
sure
is
it
Gio
might
doing?
have been.
Why is
As
he clicking
man,
like that on that
1-for-1, and
HP?
Gio just
What?
wasn't allowed to be in that
He's
spot.
just hinting.
Yeah, he didn't have the
Okay,
support
that
of his
kind of
team.
hurts KT a lot here. They really
want
wanted to do a Drake. Or like do something on the map when Gideon's dead. Yeah, silly. They lose Drake now.
A couple of items
So he might get a
picked
top
up
tier
for
one
the
though.
Sivir.
There's no real good
Going to
TP
be
wards. I mean,
valuable.
there's one in
I
the river.
imagine that Teddy
They have Bard ult
They
for
know
Herald though. They need to be a bit
everything.
careful with that.
So this was Nova Stay from Gideon on the top side of the
Great
map.
bubble
We
by
also saw, like,
BDD.
Namgun reset, went to the bot side. Just a bit too much time spent there. It's a decent punish from KT. See Gideon realizes he can't get out and does a lot of damage to effort, all things considered.
Yeah.
But this one, Gio was already chunked by the true shot.
Does he not
Still
see that he got
walked
hit by
around
Ezreal?
this way.
Wait, Chi was
that
dead
was
again,
actually-
by the
that was a
way.
crazy choice.
The Hex
He's
Tech
dead
ultimate
again.
was some of the damage there, because I think this spell.
What happened?
Almost up to
I
Shadow
saw his
Flame.
camera, bro. He looks complete
It's gonna
cat
be
despair. I
so
think he
big.
knows he's
9
running it.
stacks on the Dark Seal as well, so we could just grab.
How did he die
Shadow Flame,
again?
Medjay.
Sort of assist
Any
or anything like
replays?
that. Gets up to that 10 stacks. All that movement speed as well is just going to be so dangerous. Let's have a look at this little scuffle that just happened in the mid lane as Gio is just dead again.
He's been really struggling
Yeah, he did.
in
He
this
did. He had a
game.
really
You know,
good
Sivir
start.
has a spell shield.
I mean, the
value
difference in
here,
the series
short
for Bro
range, proving
Was
to be
it is bot
troublesome.
lane, right? Bot lane is really
And
where the like
Bro
Bro
just
can
getting
beat
more and more
KT,
pressure.
but
2 dragons in pocket.
this is a crazy way to win the bot side.
CS lead.
He's level
And the thing
11 on
is-
Sivir.
Did a phenomenal job to avoid being pressured.
Good cocoon.
And lands.
Unbelievable.
Yo, Teddy wants to go in there. Go
Connect
in.
there.
He wants to
Still,
fight.
Effort is gonna get
Okay,
engaged on,
there we
does
go.
have the
That's a
flash,
bit
gets
better.
himself out of the way as Gideon
Doesn't use
Where's
it,
the
doesn't have
Bardle?
his
Where's the
ult,
Bardle?
so such
Where's the
a
Bardle?
cause
This is
concern.
where my
Herald
Bard was
can be thrown
spawned.
down in
3,
mid lane.
2.
Turret's going to take
1.
a whole chunk here from... Oh, never mind. Tempest Fate is
Not
going
my
to come
Bard.
through.
2 minutes on the Drake. Bro's not under any stress. It's okay. Teddy is just fucking hoovering the
And
map.
the mana, I think the thing that people don't talk about with
2K
Ocean
gold
Soul,
up.
it's a minor fact.
Like this, it's very
Level
consistent
14
damage.
Ezreal. He's the same level as BDD.
The way that the...
Yeah.
beach ball-
Close.
Yeah, just barely
Teddy's
goes
close to
wide
Shojin,
as
though.
Perfect is able to secure
But a Drake spawning.
the Raptor camp. That's a little bit cute. Because on his
Chase
red buff, they
Ezreal, a
won't be
little
able
bit of
to secure
poke.
that.
LeBlanc, a little bit of
And
poke.
BDD
It's
has a
really hard for
smite that
KT
he's
to fight.
collected from-
Have some good wards down here.
Is
But
this
this one's
just
going to
fucking
get
free
cleared
or
out.
what?
They're going to try and rush their
It's
way in
fucking
here. Roma's off to the
free.
side, though. Look at him.
Yeah, Gio
Roma.
is not really allowed to be here as the chains are going to connect. That is going to be the
Bubble
Drake
hit
going on
Teddy.
over. Sleepy Trouble Bubble does connect onto Teddy, but he is so far
Cocoon.
from danger. Gideon
Shin's
goes
ult.
in.
One shot.
Crescent Guard is there as effort will be wiped out.
No
Tempted
Shivir spell
Fate from
shield.
the grave just doesn't really do anything. And now Gio, I think he's going to have to use that extra
Oh, it's so
movement
hard to
speed
fight.
get the
KT
heck
don't really-
out of here.
Ugh.
Paddlestar
They're
goes
engaged,
wide.
it's like, what, a
the
Bardle?
Bros use their mobility
On who?
to just
Ezreal LeBlanc?
avoid KT.
Good dodge from Namgun.
A
I
Wukong
think
engage?
a level
He
7
just gets
at
one shot.
least. If you-
They need to
some
land
nice
like a really good
dodging
Zoe
there,
combo to get
disengage.
some
Bro,
momentum
get
in a
the
fight, I
dragon.
think.
They get a pick. Oh, no.
Wow, 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 wow.
Effort
Okay.
is going to find him.
Just recast distortion and you end up looking silly.
I feel like the Xin Zhao value is just so high as well as Roma goes in once again. Absolutely, this poke assassin.
Chase is
As
pushing
Trouble
bot.
Bubble
Don't get
does
engaged
connect
on.
onto the jungle,
BDD's
and
cooking
Namgun looking for an
something.
angle.
Missed
Doesn't
though.
find the cocoon onto BDD as Roma still looking
It's impossible
for
to
more.
engage for KT.
With
How?
this
How?
distortion,
How?
he can just
How do you
be
engage?
Everywhere and
How
nowhere
do you fight
all
them?
at once as Cuz gets engaged on. The Cyclone has to be invested as Namgun puts him in the cocoon. Tempered Fate is
Yeah.
going to come down, but it's too late to save the
TP.
jungler.
Ooh,
and now
Teddy.
Teddy, sort of trapped against a beach ball
And
in
it's a
half
Baron
place,
angle or
but
what?
he just arcane shifts over the wall. And the Bros think this is a time to spend a
Scuttle
moment
Crab
with
is
Terry.
too broken.
Look to take him down.
Gives you a full map hack for like
Still looking
5
for
seconds.
poke
It's
on
too
the
OP.
side, though. Bro, not wanting perfect just to walk in here and
This Baron would have been a bit
the
sketchy
moment
otherwise.
of that
Barry's
damage.
almost dead. Yeah, he almost does get
BDD's not
taken
landing
out
anything.
here.
He's too low.
Barry's
He's
still
too low.
taking damage. Roma wanting
just
to
dead.
get these pokes down. And BDD and effort, you just
Okay,
cannot
Teddy.
be here.
Q
Roma
flash.
will just kill
Doesn't
you.
do it.
Cocoon barely going to go wide. The chains also do not hit the mark. Marc as the Bros back
I mean,
away
the
from him,
bros
and
have the
never mind,
Baron.
back
The
away from
bros have a
Baron.
level 16
Gideon was still
Ezreal.
there.
The
Felt like there
bros
was
are going
so
to click on
many
the
that had
dragon.
left the pit. Gideon
It's
sticks
just a
around,
masterclass.
and they guarantee- this one didn't
It's crazy
work,
how they have
but
such a
these
strong
last two
early
have just
game.
been
Like, their early
beautiful.
game plan
And
was
this sort of
really good.
comp has a lot of
Invade,
finesse to it. It's not the
threaten the
easiest to
dive,
play.
dive
It's
doesn't
not
work,
too
base,
straightforward.
cover
The
top
way they
camps.
approach
It was
the setup
misplayed by
they have
Namgung, to be
around
fair.
this Baron,
But I think the
at
first
no
15
point
minutes
do
of the
they
game,
overcommit. At no point do they
Gideon
force too hard.
played
It's a
so
matter of
aggressively.
finding code.
And then he
And as
just
soon as
got
you
to a
get the
point where he
jungler,
was
it
like,
makes everything easier because you know there's no
okay,
spite.
we have a lead, let's
And then
hold
the
it.
rest of them just
And then they just pressure on
continuously
vision.
get poked down, but
They look for
never step
drakes.
too far. They know
They
there's
don't
no
go too deep.
immediate threat onto them.
He
With
just like a
the
switch
Wukong
clicked in his head and he
down,
said,
the engages
I've
and
done
that's
enough.
Only a sleepy team would be that Ocean Soul. Gideon has Jay and is feeling himself.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's not
he's
done
just
enough.
going
He's
to dash
still
in
going.
with 3 people. Magical Journey gets Jude,
Don't take
Cuz,
it.
and effort all out of
Joe,
there.
don't
Or
take
does
that,
it?
Gideon.
Oh, Cocoon just
Are
barely
you
going to go
kidding?
wide. Bros lose from here with the style that they've been playing, as there is another Mimic
Whoa.
Distortion. If that chain
They're
had
using
landed, I think
Drake as
BDD
an
just
exit
pops like a
objective.
balloon.
And it's their
Sure.
soul.
And
That's
also
how
the
broken they
Banshee's
are.
picked up by Roma, so just no
It's so
recourse.
free
When
that they're not
you win
taking
like
it.
that, they
Take
don't
the inhibitor
want
first.
To have to go
I just think Katie's
They're
comp
moving now
doesn't really
towards the
answer the
dragon.
Ezreal Jace very well.
Ocean
Putting his
I will say
guys
Bard
together
is kinda
immediately
homeless this
after
game.
This Drake goes down. Teddy going to help Gideon
I
out here
think BDD should have gone for
momentarily,
Talia,
casting on to
and they
come
should
on
have
over
just
as well,
tried to
doing his
really play
shift,
topside.
as that is
I
just
think
a
that
free
maybe
Ocean
is the
Soul
best
over the
angle.
Bros. No,
yourself.
If
You just
Bro
soak
wins the
kills
series, they
before
go
the sleep
into the
actually
top
comes
6
in.
playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
If
it's one of
KT
the
lose the
easier
series, they're not
abilities,
out. They
to
play
keep track
against the
of
winner.
with Mikhails as
So
well.
tomorrow is
Don't even need
Nongshim
to be
Fear
Captain
X,
Jack.
Diable Tayun.
You could just be like Private
That's
James.
elimination.
Yeah, Private James would actually be
The winner of
fine
that
at
will play the loser of this.
Major
And then
Max,
that's also
not
going
so much.
to playoffs.
He's
So if
still
KT lose, they'll go here.
As
And they'll
alright.
play against Diable
GU
Tayun.
and
Knock
Effort
out
trying to
that
defend
tomorrow
here.
series is fucking
At least Siva is pretty good at dealing with Baron
The
minions.
battle of the refunds.
But not just
The final
halves his
battle of the
health bar.
refunds.
The true shot bar-
Test with the
What is
pressure
this,
from
bro?
a regular
Why are they
minion
playing
siege
so
with
clean?
the Sivir.
What happened?
They pulled the
my
ult
God.
and look for a
Pivot
play.
fake. Teddy's
Teddy's
moving
just
forward.
spitting on
He was
them.
in so
It's
much
crazy.
trouble.
Don't
True
die,
shot
you
barrage
beast.
is going to chase after him,
Teddy
but
is
not enough to
stepping
kill him
up.
on the hunt.
He
He's
still had
4k
his
up with
flash on
0
top of
kills.
that.
Lol.
The next little while.
Alright,
There
new guys
is
for
the
Romer.
forbidden book.
Yeah,
Why
I
is
think
Bro so clean?
BDD does
How have they not
pretty cool
fucked up
hats.
somewhere,
Zoe is
anywhere?
starting to do
Someone
some
got caught.
damage.
Gideon, I don't know.
Yeah, BD's had so many
It only happened
phenomenal
once.
games. The Sleepy
Is
Trouble
Teddy
Bubbles
just
have
like
not been able to
micromanaging
connect.
everyone? Like he's playing a fucking
the
game of
true shot might
StarCraft?
hit.
Oh, BDD gets wiped out! Oh no, that should
Snipes
guarantee an
him.
Elder release, but maybe the Bros just go for the win. They've got Baron.
Teddy
And
Ezreal,
they're
it just has
so
aura.
much stronger. It is a 13,000 gold lead.
He just-
and
he's
Romer
so
is gonna
quick.
look to sink
He's-
in the knife. Perfect, already taken down to 50%. KT desperately trying to hold on to their Nexus turrets. Cooling Wall
that
goes
damage.
Down. Effort is
Yo,
basically
Teddy, stop
dead,
it, man.
having to magically journey through his Nexus. As the Bros continue here, and they just they
Bro
outrange
is gonna
them. They
go
can lay
to
a
series
so much
point.
poke in. Every one of these shock blasts is so deadly. True Shot Barrage comes over yet again as Roma has to flash away because he's already dead. Roma goes back in as
Get
he
him,
finds
Teddy.
the chains and
Yo,
Teddy
he's farming
is
them. Oh, the
arcade
Q
shifting
flash in the
forward.
face.
Down goes the bottom lane. Perfume's
What a
on the
bro
fountain,
masterclass.
Just waiting for game number 4.
What a
as
bro
the Bros
masterclass.
crush
Romer solo
KT
killing BDD.
here in
Gideon's
the third.
completely nullifying
What
cuz.
a
Bro
game
bot lane
here
is winning
by
and
Roma
casting is
on the
progressively
LeBlanc,
getting
just
a lead.
Decimating the Zoe of BDD, that
I mean,
legendary pick.
what more can
We've
you
seen
ask for?
succeed so many times before. And you know, we often
peak
call
of the
Bro
mountain,
thinking
Hanjin
man's
Breon.
team.
Oh, yeah.
Are we gonna get a Nessus? I mean, this is the
and
Nessus waiting
so
room.
far in
Not
this
gonna lie, this
series,
stream has been the Nessus waiting
this
room for a
pick
whole
has won
week.
every single
The
game.
entire week.
And
Nessus
I
waiting room
think
last
the
week.
factor is
Zero
not really
Nessuses.
seeing enough value
It's quite sad.
gained.
Cassio can
Alrighty.
remain on the bench.
Kate ban, Annie ban, Yon ban,
And
very
the
nice. This
Tried and
makes
true.
it so Azir is
But
pretty
there is no
good, not
Caitlyn
gonna
anymore,
lie.
so don't even need to
But
really
Akali's
worry
open
about it.
still,
One final ban
which is good into
here for the
Azir.
Bros, and
Talia
they
is
get
open,
rid
which
of
is a
the
good
karma
champ
that I
for
was talking
BDD.
about.
In terms of jungle,
Alright,
Pantheon's
so,
open, and I would
I think
suspect
Teddy
that they're
wants to play
first picking
Cole.
Pantheon
That's-
here.
that's
Otherwise,
what
this
I'm
is a very
feeling in my
weird
bones.
draft.
Draft
So
as
Victor's
far
still
as the
open,
bans are
even though it's
concerned.
bugged,
They are
it's
gonna lock that one in.
enabled.
Been having some good
Victor,
games on
Lee,
Lee Sin and solo queue recently, as well as
I
just
mean,
in
Nico
general.
is pretty good.
But the Ashe
Ashe
Seraphine looks
Seraphine.
to be the argument here.
Yeah,
think
but
the
are
value
you
of
sure
this
you want to do
duo
that? that?
Really shoots up this
Can't
late
just
in
go
the
like
series,
Mel
more of the
Camille
matchups
flex
that can be a bit
or
closer,
something,
a bit difficult, have been pinned away.
or like
And
Mel
no Jarvan available either.
Yeah,
Mel
that being set
Rel.
into a
I don't know.
Pantheon, little scary.
Is there something here that can
Pressure
cook?
down. Plus you just
Is
go
Teddy
for,
gonna
like, Teddy's
is Teddy
40
feeling the
plus
Mel?
engage pick and
He
just
could go
play
Jhin.
to kill
He could
the
go
bot
Ziggs,
lane as
but
much
I
as
feel like
possible.
you could cook a Mel here, Teddy.
He wants
He's
to.
thinking about
Let's
it.
see. Very,
Okay,
that's a
they're
lock.
picking
So
topside.
they're not
Lock
gonna lock in
what?
the bottom
Lock
lane just
Camille,
yet.
holy.
Camille, a choice
Okay,
as well.
they're dropping
Definitely gonna be
Teddy.
flexing
Yeah,
between
I love
casting and not
Lock
going.
blind.
Really Camille
Akali
here,
open,
because you
Galio
potentially set
open,
up
Camille
for that
blind,
dangerous
Jax
bot lane,
open,
but
could be a
also it
flex
could just be the
though.
Camille top that we saw the
BDD, you
change
gotta
to
punish that
push
lock
into
blind,
lane.
surely. Surely you punish that with the Akali or some shit. Cook his ass. Wow, they're dropping BDD. They're taking the Lee Sin for Cuz. Yeah, they would have lost. They would have lost like Lee Sin Poppy. I think Poppy jungle could have been good here as well, but I think the champ's just weak. I mean, we'll know where the Camille's going in a sec. They might start banning things like Jax. I mean, I think that for bot lane, there's a few picks. There's things like Jhin, Ziggs, Mel. I think
maybe even
I would like Alessandra ban.
Just because the Camille does
I would like Alessandra
well
Akali ban or a Jax ban.
Allowing you to roam around.
I think that there's a world where they just play like Alessandra Jax, and I actually think the game's giga lost for Bro. But Bro has less picks, so oh no, they don't have less pick actually. Scheiße.
Final ban here is
Ziggs ban good. All right, so Teddy's gonna have to cook something.
We've seen Lissandra be successful in the lock
Ooh,
before.
good call yeah, Lissandra is fucking epic here. I think if they ban something like Akali here, the game might be completely cooked. I think if they ban Akali, the game's cooked. It's cooked. It's cooked. Just go Lissandra on 4, wait till 5, Jax into the Camille. Life's good. Okay, there we go, BDD, you found
Maybe
it.
that's just what they're going to play.
Very
Lissandra
nice.
is going to be picked up.
Yo, this game's cooked for Bro, surely. Jhin, Pantheon, Camille into Lissandra, Jax inbound. Are we for real? What kind of fucking dog shit are we cooking here?
Giving us 5 games.
Like, I'm not saying it's unwinnable for Bro, but like Pantheon needs to kill bot lane like 5 times surely. Jhin what? Jhin Rel? Full send? Lila? Oh, okay, okay, that helps a lot. If they blind top here and put Camille support, that definitely helps a lot, I think. Okay, they go for the Gnar. Okay, that helps a lot. I still think it's Jaxable, kinda. Too hard though. Kennen, not sure about Kennen.
Obviously,
is it time for Susan?
We've seen Perfect pick a
maybe the game's too fast for
like
Susan. Yeah, I think the Jax is just so good into their champs. It's just good into their champs. Okay, they go for the Ambessa. I don't mind Ambessa, Alessandra. That kind of cooks. I just think KT's comp just looks really well rounded.
Wanting to get like big
this is team fight. This is picks. Will they make picks or will they get rolled on Drakes? KT fans are still loud.
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
They're still loud. Now, the last time Romer played Lock, he got a pentakill.
Right, guys?
Yeah, he's playing Airy Lissandra as well, so he's a lane phase Andy.
He's got that reset potential though, and the thralls. One of the changes he did.
I don't actually know how this lane goes, but I imagine Lissandra can one-pop the Lock, but well, when her jungler's around. But Lock can probably W a lot of her bursts.
This feels
crazy
like
Bros on match point. Well, Pantheon ult has some good options this game. I think both side lanes are very nice. Mostly bot. They have Camille, Pantheon into Ashe Seraphine, so they need to get the ball rolling there. Bromer just wants to push out here in base.
There hasn't been a ton of ganking.
I feel like modern day, they're
he
war jumped it.
Gideon.
Flashed out.
But Gideon is able to get himself out of the way, able to outrange the Q from BDD as well.
I think if he presses Q here, he might just straight up die.
Finds himself a snipe, but
he's also out of range. I feel like a lot of the modern day stuff that's made is like they remake a series or a movie, or they just remaster a game.
Bro ready just to jump.
Boom. The pick comp doesn't really come online for Bro this early, so it's okay. Legend group losing to Fries group. Well, Bro was born in the Fries. They were molded by them.
Yep.
A team that boot camps in the Fries group gets the Scrim, the Legend group.
Get some cooldowns before that,
so they get great practice in scrims and on stage. They get the macro in the scrims, they get the fucking micro in the fiestas on stage. It's actually the perfect place to be the Fries group. Yeah, Cuz is he's not gonna get 6 on a Scuttle, but he could do a Drake maybe.
Now he's instead actually going for the enemy Raptors, so Cuz gets the Scuttle. But it won't actually get him to level 6 yet. But Gideon will get 6 off these Raptors and looking to set up points.
The Raptor invade is pretty big here by Giddy up.
Yep, they are pinging it out. There's now Roma. Spots Cuz moving in. And Gideon does hit that level 6. Got the Ashen Pursuit though, and there's the Frozen Tomb. Level 6 available here as we do have the ultimate thrown down by Roma.
He didn't have Q up for the ult. He didn't have Q up for the ult.
That will allow Roma to escape.
If Lee Sin had Q there, I think it's a kill probably. Okay, bad timing. They also used the red pot on Lissandra. Casting's doing very well in tap. I wonder what happens if KT, let's say KT lose this game. Do they go into the series later on in the week and just
that's the main thing. It's like Cleanse isn't really going to
just put Fenrir in and hope for the best?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, what's the switch up?
Bonk you around a little.
The only thing they can really switch up is bot lane. The only players they can switch up with are Fenrir. They can't put Fenrir in. Oh shit, really? Is the roster lock cooked or what?
Of what little damage they have as the arrow is going to be thrown at Teddy. He just barely gets his cleanse back off cooldown as Gio is just going to chase him down. Teddy realizes that Gio is not going to be catching him underneath.
And
Herald grubs are up.
Here. Cleanse down as well means
no flash unlock.
Be a little bit vulnerable.
Exactly
Lee Sin not level 7.
They're only level 4.
No Lissandra E. She's stuck in the pit if they want to play it.
With his Nabar in the position that they want it, so it should be 2 grubs.
Oh, effort.
KT, his effort is going to face check. Man, that was a lot of damage from the Q out of Gideon, but the beat drop does come down. Slows up this
Casting doesn't have
KT.
a Mega Narbar.
They can control this
Gideon gets the crab
so well,
though.
Cuz hasn't quite hit a Q yet.
Namkung wants to go in, I feel like.
Do they look now? Don't find a window.
I'm surprised they didn't pull the trigger on the 2-man there when they split off.
There.
Serpent's Fang, first item Jin.
I don't know.
Eclipse, Ambessa W, Lee Sin W, Eclipse.
It was just so good.
Seraphine.
Eclipse, it was Chemtech into Cloud.
Bro is just...
This is a big combo.
Oh,
takes a lot of
bro's just cooking. Teddy's up 600.
Oh, Roma just barely skirting the vision, and now Perfect gets the bad news.
Who's tanking though?
There,
Ash Arrow. Ash Arrow.
Oh, the arrow can... Oh! Okay, that was the other team. Never mind.
Yeah, I thought it was
freaking out.
It was going to hit Roman when he went for the dive, but instead it just...
Farewell, Perfect. Maybe
like
you can ult out here.
Helps out.
Oh, no. Well, there it is. And, yeah, pop goes the Ambassador.
I mean, there's not much counterplay.
Romer
Romer wants the cannon. Okay, Romer.
Like
yeah, not much counterplay to that execute, is there? It just ticks
Ash
as soon as you're at threshold and you're dead. Doesn't have to do anything.
Done a lot of the legwork on this
top lane.
Wow, Casting is having a great game.
Just no chance.
He had a great game last game. He had a terrible game.
At least he found his way out of purgatory.
One of the games he had a rough game.
Via the death chain. Make it to double dragon.
And he's against Perfect, man. And Perfect all year has been really good, I think.
It can make a big difference. Oh, Gio.
Good cancel.
Oh, dear.
Good cancel.
Stop his back. Doesn't
big pressure bot lane as well. Pantheon's pathing down. No ult though. They could cancel him one more time.
Ignite, Hextech Ultimatum, and the
this could do a lot for bot lane.
Too much.
Yeah, Camille's freed up now.
They really have been able to turn things around.
Permanently leading topside. So 2k gold lead, mostly on top.
And we saw them switch
2 Drakes. Team 5 comp. Pick
Casting has been 1 and 2.
Find some picks, find some windows.
Kind of being
I mean, it'll all come down likely to the 3rd Drake. It's very easy to scream bot gap this series because Teddy's been doing so well, but I think Gideon's been gapping the fuck out of Cuz. I feel like Gideon just has good plans.
Yeah,
he's had some good plans and Cuz hasn't been able to answer it.
Why are we investing this much? Well, BDD is going to try and claw of Doom his way out. There's that purgatory we were talking about.
They're going into a team fight comp though.
Gets the Hextech Ultimatum before he dies, but look at this damage.
Beautiful,
from
beautiful
KT.
from KT. Completely turns the whole game.
Just dominate them. Still,
they tried to make the pick,
and get some work done,
but
BDD holds him in place and
responds.
takes him out. I'm still not sure what the bros were fighting for.
It's very hard for Bro to get a kill, right? Seraphine, Lissandra.
I have some questions about
not sure why they're sending it on Lissandra.
They did not
I think Lissandra is definitely the worst target.
They opted to go for the Lissandra here.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, BDD clawed, and then they jumped on him.
They're trying to catch the Lissandra. She just self-ults, and then that's it. Seraphine carries. It needs to stick. I think their dive needs to be on Lee Sin or Seraphine. Ash is a bit annoying because she has cleanse. Good kick, good Seraphine ult, good turn by KT.
Or at least be untargetable for a bunch of stuff.
I mean, the team fight comp is now even with 2 Drakes. Wow, that felt so underwhelming from Bro.
They need to do in a minute's time.
No flash on Romer or Giddy up or Namgo or Casting for the soul point. Herald's up, but Drake in 30. I mean, if they don't have TP on Ambessa, I'm confused by what the call here from KT is, because they don't have TP on Ambessa. If they call a Herald play here, Nar can just push bot TP in.
And then they want to go for Herald yet when Dragons in 10 seconds would be 3rd for them.
Do this, now you have no position on Drake, and you have no TP on Lissandra who needs to push on top.
Roma has TP ready to go in.
I think they've blundered the map here a bit, KT.
Item spikes.
It's not the end of the world, they have some face check, but they need to retake bottom this year. And the main loser of this will be BDD, right?
Not going to be able to stop
this. They just lost the Drake, KT. Oh my god.
This was a fight
KT have really blundered the sequence. BDD
Oh,
lost the top waves, lost TP, they lost the Drakes.
Now the arrow might hit the lock.
Oh, he has Merc
Lamont though. Dash his way out of there as now BDD is looking to chase down Roma.
He can buy time here.
Might be
not sure how much.
As the Claw is going to get followed. BDD just trying to hold him in position because the cavalry are on their way. And some serious alcove gaming is going to be necessary here. But the Frozen Tomb, I mean,
did he even get his W off? Effort's going to die though. And they have no ults here, KT. The E doesn't get the stun. Oh, the little boomerang! The little boomerang! 3 kills to Bro!
And actually the
Avengers just land.
The demise of KT.
The TP. The Camille sprinting there, the Pantheon ult, that's a Herald. You can just see the Avengers running, and Ambessa has no TP, and Ash is obviously not going to get there in time.
You have to burn
The
so
Seraphine
much
ult
to kill
was
him.
also...
The
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Encore,
He's
the
just dead
Lissandra
there.
ultimate, both used. The Dragon Rage as well. That last quarter killing BDD with a passive proc. And then Cuz just no way out of this situation.
Nice to give it to Teddy. Very nice.
With the safeguard.
Hey, Romer. The bait worked, right? The bait worked, right?
Like a little
Slightly
He needs to be
earlier
careful
on
now,
for
though.
that
In situations like this, if he
devastating
walks up
loss
too
in
far,
that
now they
team
can't
fight
really
around
move.
the Dragon is going to be okay.
Bot tier 1, nice. Casting no TP. Perfect has TP, so it's a counter
Will they
play
be able
here.
to
If they
take
actually
this
engage
turret?
bot tier,
Looks
bro,
like
they
not
will
yet.
die probably.
to feel
No,
like
KT doesn't get knocked
a
out if they
little
lose this. They don't
rough,
get
but
knocked
the
out.
fact that KT gave an Infernal
Basically, if they
Soul.
lose this, they have 1 best of 5. If they win, they're in the
Big
top
deal.
6. If they lose, they're out.
Coming out, not going to be a
But
big
bro
deal
is in
at
top
all.
6 if they win this.
KT's composition.
This looks
as
so
it comes
homeless. Am I
further and
crazy?
further online, it's going to be very, very
I don't know, man.
dangerous.
I mean, I know he
The
wants to
Rose to
switch
fight
lane,
into
but
it.
right now it looks
As
so
we
useless.
go into to set up this dragon fight, what items are able to be complete?
Just
Oh no.
cleanse.
Oh dear. Teddy going to be dash cannoned on, and there is that Ring of Frost
Just
as well.
decides
BDD
to
not going
flash.
to go too aggressive.
Okay, wow.
Being that flash, but he says something. Oh no, perfect.
Oh dear. He face checks. There's a Hextech ultimatum as Cuz looking to try
Here come
and
the
in and help
Avengers.
him out, but Gideon's going to
Oh,
land
nice
right
arrow.
on top of an arrow. Public
Wow,
execution
great
of the flash.
arrow.
Gets perfect out of there, and now BDD, he has to do the same thing. The claw is denied though, and he has to self-ult to try and keep
Ooh, the
himself
TP
up.
there.
Cuz now going to
Cuz,
make
you have
his
a
way
kick
in, but
here?
his mid laner is already dead.
You have a kick here? There's a
And
kick here
Gio
somewhere.
tags Namgung with that volley,
Oh,
and the curtain
Teddy.
call is going to interrupt
Empty.
perfect.
Close.
Oh, caught window shopping. KT
Drake's
just
in 30
lose
seconds. They
their
got a
mid laner,
base and click
Cuz
Drake
checks the
now.
Baron
BDD doesn't
to
have
see
TP.
whether
I think
Bro
Bro
is
can
going to
take
be
it.
that
But this is the
aggressive
thing.
with
If
their
there's ever a
decision-making.
fight on
This is a
side
pretty
lane,
nice
the Ash
getaway
Seraphine
from
will always be
Perfect. Obviously,
later.
has to burn a lot to
Like,
do so.
Bro can just press
But
TPs and just run there with
unfortunately, we haven't
Camille
been able
and
to cancel TPs
global
for a while,
ults. Everything
and I
can
think
just
BDD
land.
wishes that he could have in this situation.
they will always be
Gets
faster.
CC'd, so we can't follow the course. Self ults.
KT need fights around Drake,
But they're
not
there,
fights around
immediately
side
take him
lanes.
out. Cuz looks like to see
But
if he
obviously
finds
it's very
something.
hard to
There's
just do that when they're
really
trying to fight
there
on side lanes.
When he's going in alone with perfect chunks.
So this Drake should be
dead.
pretty free.
Now
They have Herald.
Bro, once again,
Top waves
getting
pushed.
control of the area first, but this time I'm much more confident.
Unless
than
they
before.
stay on
Last
mid for
Dragon, they
too
kinda
long.
Snuck it. This one, they're just
Like this.
control the area, and I'm getting in trouble there. Has to
Oh, I think
flash
he could have got in a
away.
Herald,
And
no?
Shelly not going to find the angle as there's the Encore just to pick up
Big
the Camille.
kill.
They do manage to take her down.
They stayed on mid for too
Namgung no
long.
longer on the rip. This
think he
might
should have
give
just gotten
KT
the Herald.
angle to get position when they've
Silly
set up
from
the
Namgung,
phalanx.
silly from
is
Bro.
so
I think they should have
difficult.
just popped the
So
Herald
they will
down,
be able to
either
do
all
that.
stayed and
the
crashed
Bro's
it,
not
or
gonna
just
take
gone to
the
Drake.
4v5. Plus
Imagine
a
picking
Jin.
Camille and
Yeah,
having 1
also these
assist in
two
20
items
minutes.
did get buffed for at least-
Oh, okay, that's a jump
well,
scare
make
on the
that 2
Cuz.
assists,
Let's
buddy
just
boy.
check. Is he okay?
I know
Has he
you
had
see
a
the
heart
score
attack?
and you see
I
2
almost did.
KP, but the champ actually
Alright,
puts
no,
a lot
he's
of map
okay.
pressure in the
Can
game that you
confirm.
can't really
But
find with
that
your
was-
KDA, you
that-
know.
that was
So
They did
quickly
use
there. That's
a
kind of
flash
the
for
goal
that.
of Bro's
I
Baron.
would
It
love a
is, once
Pantheon ult
again,
on this
the Funi
Ambessa.
Barons.
I
It
would
looks
love it if
scary.
they open bots here,
This
Pantheon
happens
ult
so
on Ambessa.
quickly.
I think it would be fantastic
And
from
there's
Bro.
just really not much you can do. This is kind of what I was talking about with the Lee Sin. Normally you have so much safety and you're able to
I think they're
evade all
looking
of these
for it,
attempts in your
Ambessa
life.
based.
Cannot
We'll start
Infinity
stacking up.
Edge
Teddy
Jin.
also gets an Infinity Edge. Third item in
I still think the Pantheon ult bot is
We'll be able to
there.
go
It's just
towards
BDD has
some
TP
armor
now,
pen now, I
and
would assume.
Bromer doesn't.
Yeah.
No Flash
And
Seraphine,
if
no
the
Mikaels.
Bro, like,
If she's
engages
stepping on mid waves
someone
like this
other
while
than the
Ambessa's
Ashe, I
catching
think they'll
bot,
be
they could just
surprised
Pantheon ult on mid
the
with
amount
Gnar.
that Gio will be able to dish
I
out
think
in these
effort needs to be
fights.
really careful. I feel like the best 2 targets right now are
Gideon
these 2
getting tagged by a
for
Q. Big
Pantheon.
drop does come down here as well.
Maybe
Getting
sees
bit
a
of
window.
taste of KT's keep away.
Like here, I
They're
think
able to
casting
play
should
in
just
with this
push bot.
composition.
I think this is kind of a homeless contest, isn't it?
We'll find out
This
the
is,
subtle
it's all over the crowd,
Oh, yes.
isn't it, actually?
That's what we always do. Some volleys are coming on through here as possible engage towards
Oh,
Romer.
Lissandra,
as
eat up.
BD does leave the rest of his team. There's Hextech ultimatum into the backline. The Baron gets
Is
involved.
Lee Sin gonna die?
Encore
He is.
was
Pop.
fantastic with the lock.
Romer's gonna die. Flash from Jiwoo. Jiwoo cooking here. Nice ults from Gnar. Jiwoo cooks here, surely.
Casting gonna get taken down. And it's a sad Dagon. but
They
it's a
engage
happy
into the Baron
everyone
pit.
else,
Double
'cause
kill
we
for
are
Jiwoo.
one step closer
Yeah,
to
this
silver
KT team
threat.
fight is scary, though. I think that Bro should just be pushing bot. They should just be pushing bot.
The encore is beautiful.
I think they're
and
walking
Jiwoo
into this
flashing over the
5v5 too
wall
much.
to finish them all off. We'll see the replay.
They split here and they
try
go
and
for
look
it.
for
I like
Cuz.
the idea
He's
of,
not
oh, they
isolated,
split,
he's
go,
not
go, go.
alone. He ward hops into
But
the
what happens?
pit,
Everyone just
and
dies, or what?
Effort
BDD
looks
just...
at the
Oh,
encore
the
here.
Seraphine ult into the
Flashes
Lissandra ult
over
into the
both.
Ambessa.
It
It's
just
perfect,
goes
actually.
to
The
set up
layering
for
from
BDD
KT is
to ult.
crazy.
And then Jiwoo steps forward and starts
But they're kind of
absolutely
walking
shredding
into that,
the
aren't they,
Baron.
bro.
Yeah, actually, the Baron did the most damage.
The layering of the ZZ there is
and he
insane,
almost
actually.
died. The Baron did
1
get
minute on
taken.
trade. Ooh, a silver scrapes, bro, KT.
A bit stronger
Have to
ultimate,
fight this
but I
trade.
think
You have
need
to send
a
it
lot
on
stronger
bro here.
ultimate. If you look
2.5k
The
mark,
bros. Oh,
and it's their demise. Now Namgung is in a lot of trouble here. Perfect gets on top of him. There is nowhere for this Camille to go. The arrow's going to
teamfight
connect. The kick flash onto casting is BDD.
Nice bait by
Perfect
BDD.
timing on the
No Seraphine ult yet, though.
And now Cuz looking for more
If
of
they had
these
Seraphine
angles.
ult here, it
G
would be
just
just
chasing
clean,
after
wouldn't it?
them. Wanted to get
I
these
think
frost
BDD
shots down.
W
There's
too
the curtain
early.
call. And Teddy, can he get enough damage here? As Cuz has already been taken out, but they just don't care about these bullets.
Cuz is dead. It's
These
4v4 for the Drake. They have Pantheon ult and lock TP here. They could send globals on them.
Now the claw comes
I mean, Nar TP, sorry.
One more minion
They could chase them and global on them right now with TPs. Where do you TP though?
I will say though, Cuz being down, Dragon being up, this is a situation coming in from the Nar. This is still a precarious one for Bro.
It kind of sucks for KT losing this Drake. Wow, that really sucks to lose that Drake. I feel like this soul should be pretty free on paper. Diadem, Infinity Edge not up yet. I like the play from Perfect. This is good.
Interrupting the hook shot.
I wonder, BDD pressed E on the tower, but I think he W'd before he pressed E again.
Comes in. Casting still
and they have no Seraphine ult here.
Exactly easy to go for, but the self-ult from BDD was beautiful. But they just go a little bit too far in the chase.
He does, you saw it?
From Cuz. Gets stunned on the
fucking
tower.
into this W.
The follow-up is there. No soul for the rest
he was
of the
rooted,
game.
yeah, I saw.
Yeah. Now another 4.5 minutes before you even have
But if he got the W off there...
Oh, split pushing Ash.
And he pressed the E earlier, but he was rooted, so it didn't go off. So he W thinking it went off, but it didn't go off, and then it went off, and then he didn't have W.
After we spent most of the game.
Bro, why is it that this two, like, I swear every top jungle just builds the same items? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is that?
Yeah, it was weird because Imperial Mandate came into the game, the new version, and
happened on the Nocturne game as well.
Ton up this build
Chiwu
now.
is very OP.
Chiwu's picked up Infinity Edge.
I really hope Chiwu doesn't die on midway with some Pantheon ult.
Insane
damage just
right
click
now.
Back and just chill.
As Deadly Flourish is going to go wide. The arrow connects. There's the encore as
Effort,
well.
very nice. Very nice from Effort. Very nice.
And KT,
he knew the Merc treads was enough tenacity, so he chained it. Is Namgung calling for an engage here? Like, is he flanking or what?
Find a way to do it now.
They don't have TP.
But you were talking about that.
This is exactly what happened last time. They played Lock Camille. Camille flanked really hard, and Lock got a pentakill. And it was Bro who did that.
I think
and it was the same two champs. Mandate Lissandra.
There is that Imperial Mandate, so
Shie Ambessa big. Shie Pantheon big. Baron's up in 4T though. Sure, look at the just look at their items.
Could be the last.
Baron up. They have double GA, double stopwatch, and Bro's playing a bit of like a divey comp, right?
Alright. KT
it
back
should
in
be
this
really
mid
hard to
lane.
win the fight.
Minions Arrow is going to get the flash out of Roma. He doesn't want to risk it this time. But now Perfect, public execution, picks up the Camille.
Camille dead.
And she gets pulled back.
It's
the
unlosable.
ultimatum
Unlosable
is one to KT.
Absolutely
very happy to go with another flash forward from
didn't press ult.
And that may just spell the end
now
of the Froze. Here in this game, the Frozen
Game 5
is so
Game
well
5
named.
Bro KT.
The Froze are all going to be put on ice. And they're going to have to be woken up.
Boot up
the
script.
KT,
Boot up the scripts.
What the company to do. They see a target. They
Boot up the scripts. I want to see a Susan.
And they take us.
I want to see some crazy ass picks. Ooh, the Game 5 draft music.
In the LCK, when it was
Alright, some pretty good champs open. First pick for Bro is nice. I think they banned BDD's Yone. Okay, good choice. Not bad. You have target bans. Cassio out. I would say, yeah, these are the first picks. We could put Annie in there, but I'm not sure. Okay, Xayah Rakan out. Very strong right now, Xayah Rakan. Effort is a good Rakan, to be fair. He has ups and downs, but I think Xayah Rakan is really OP with Nord Lulu out. Poppy is the only real answer in support. Kate ban, yeah. What is playing with Karma now? Sevir's out. I mean, Rel is in. What is playing with Karma this game? You could ban Ziggs if you've got a plan. You ban the Maokai. Okay, they don't want to play against the Maokai, the Yone, the Corkis. I think Ori ban last, unless BDD is really freaky with an Akali. Or if he really wants to do like a Galio. Okay, Karma, Victor, Annie are open. These are pretty strong. Ziggs is also, I would say, maybe up there as a first pick, maybe. Just because of the bot pool is kind of chopped. Yeah, exactly. What do you pair the Karma with?
No Caitlyn,
Corky Karma.
Corky Karma sounds kind of ass. They first pick Nico! I mean, that is a Namgung classic. I mean, Effort can feel pretty confident here in taking Karma into Nico if he wants. He can also play Alistar into Nico, which is fine. You just need to be careful of Sylas. So BDD could just pick a Victor here and have a strong mid laner. They could pick Corky away. I think Corky Nico is something Teddy would like. Oh, Zeri Yumi? Zeri Karma? Zeri Yumi. Okay, they're gonna have to go Corky Nico, I think. Is there any pointing clicks for Zeri? There's not, right? If they take Corky, they can take what? Corky what? Is there any jungler that's in? Skarner sounds kind of trapped. Oh, Kai'Sa, I like Kai'Sa. They have two divers. Any other dive? See, like a Victor here feels kind of bad. I like the idea of a
enough,
Tristana
but
mid kind of
it's
cooking.
probably still
They're gonna go
locked
any.
in.
I think it makes sense. It does get to the point
I
in
think
the game
KT
where
could
you
opt
have,
for
like,
Galio
the
and just play
Playins
defend
and
the Zeri
QSS
comp.
does
Like they
drop.
have Populator in the
But I think
draft
it makes
somewhere.
sense here, where
They
you
could
just
go
need to
Victor
kill
if they
it.
want Giga
That's the
scaling, but I
game
think
plan
Galio
eventually,
here
no
is
matter
kind of
what.
strong.
Yep. Like,
I
even
don't want him to go
Trundle
Azir or
is okay.
something. I think it's too
Something for the
vegan.
Yumi to hang
They
out
need
with.
like a...
Okay.
Could go
Seen
TF.
that fine. This is the Trundle I was
Trundle.
talking.
Yeah, I would be careful of...
I feel like the
I think
patch
he goes
needs to cut
Ivern
through a
here
Trundle so
into
far,
Trundle.
and
Ivern is a pretty
massively
good answer to the
at
Trundle
this
later on
point.
in a draft.
Yeah.
He has a Nico
Also,
though.
that
Ivern
puts them
Nico
off
is not
picking
the
anything like a
best.
Skarner.
I mean, like Nidalee,
Kiana is
Kiana,
something
Kindred,
we've seen picked
Ivern,
up
these are
into
answers to
Jarvan.
Trundle.
Invaders
They could
could
ban
easily use it for
the Galio now
for
if they want.
yourself.
They could ban the Victor. So something I like on 4-5
There is
here
still
for
the
Bro.
Victor, I guess.
In isolation,
Carly
I would ban
hasn't been
Zahen actually.
yet,
Fuck
but
Zahen, it's perfect.
it's super well.
Ivern, Jax. I really like Ivern Jax here. They ban the
There's that
Victor.
Victor you were talking about.
Ivern
There is the
Jax
Talia,
sounds kind of
I guess,
fun.
which we know BDD's very good
It's
on.
good into Trundle Zeri. Kiana ban, yeah.
Because of a
Shyvana ban.
propensity to head towards more tanky
I mean,
builds
you
now,
can't play Nidalee in this
given
draft
her
for Bro.
changes.
It's too much AP.
Shyvana is going
They
to be
can
taken
play
away. That would've been a
Kindred.
cool idea.
Or like Aatrox Jungle. Or
bans come
Ivern, I
on
would
through
say.
here.
Now, I think Galio or Zahen are
They do decide
decent
to go
bans.
with.
Renekton is
Akali
also
seems like
quite
a decent
strong
idea.
right now, I think, as well. But Vayne is
I just feel
open,
like
so
at this point,
I don't think it's very
I have to think about
blindable.
what's not being paid. There's
They
also
have to
like
ban the Vayne if they
Galio,
do,
but I
yeah.
don't think the Galio syncs really that well
Okay,
with
so the Renekton
composition.
blind is a bit better. The
Vayne would've
Renekton
been
blind
such
is a bit
weird
better.
choice.
I think he has
Vayne
three
may be a
options
little
here,
bit too
Gideon,
precarious.
in my opinion.
Something with
He has...
CCC, the
Oh, it's
Akali,
Akali.
we were thinking
He has
about.
Ivern.
Yeah, I think
Kindred.
Considered by the-
He goes for the Galio. Actually,
Yeah,
now
I think the Galio
Aatrox is
instead,
better.
I feel like
Aatrox is
Galio
pretty
doesn't have
good.
the most synergy
Or
with Trundle. Pelican can
there's
give
the
it
Jax.
a
I
point
think
to
Jax,
range
Ivern here
but
is
it kinda
crazy.
fits in with the theme
Or
of
he has
protecting
Kha'Zix.
this Zeri and keeping the safe
I think
out.
Kha'Zix
Zed is
value
actually
dropped
picked-
when they picked
we used to
Galio.
see you
I think
have so
Aatrox
much
jungle's
base
pretty
damage
safe.
of his Zeri.
Wow.
Oh, they lock it in.
He just
It makes
picked Zed
sense.
jungle.
It makes sense. They are
Holy
all about
shit.
killing Jiwoo,
I
and
mean,
they are
Zed jungle
giving
used to be good.
themselves the
It's good
tools
into
to do
Trundle. It's
so.
mobile. It can clear.
And now what are we
It's
going
into
for?
Galio, though. And they
Here.
take the Aatrox top.
And Aatrox.
There's no Camille on 5.
This so
I feel like
incredibly
Perfect's going to pick
controlled.
Zahen, isn't he?
Yeah, the Deathmark.
And I think he's
mean,
gonna
you
be pretty
can't
happy.
QSS that anymore.
I think
Kill
he
this
still
area
goes
is
Zahen.
connected. Perfect.
Nessus.
Is it time?
Is
to
it time for
dust off the
Susan?
cane?
He just
It's
stands
Susan
in
or
the
Zahen,
chaos
surely.
and
Or Mundo.
Instead, he's just going to do
Oh
whatever
my
he
god,
wants,
Katie's
I
comp is
guess.
so disgusting.
As
It's
the
crazy.
Mundo
Game
would
5,
provide
it's
just
Jiwoo who
so
has to
much
carry the
fun
game.
lines.
Ooh, this
Shit,
is
if they
protect the
peel
Jiwoo.
keep damaging, you
This
have
is
a
a lot
very
of pressure on
bulky front
Jiwoo.
line.
He's had a very up and down
And the thing is, in the
series.
front,
This is you,
where is
Jiwoo.
the damage coming
As
from?
I don't know, man. It
especially
depends
with
how
the
good
fact that
Jiwoo plays the game.
Anjin
They have so much
a
dive.
lot of
He can die on
reposition
mid-wave
and
so
find
easily to
options
Zed Nico.
to-
I think
as well, which means
I
the
still
Zeri
fit. I
may
think
not
I
have
like
as much
KT's
power
side
in
though.
the lane as
I just don't know if
forced
Jiwoo can
to
pull it
take
off.
that, but there are a lot
If
of
this was
knockups
like
and
let's
things like that
let's swap the
annoying
teams. If
stuff.
this was like Pays on
KT
Zeri, I
not
think
necessarily stunned,
it's great.
so they have
It just
Jiwoo
doesn't suit
finding that
KT
carry
as
potential,
players.
see whether he-
But to be honest, I think their 3v3 top is actually kind of broken early. Galio, Trundle, Cassante is kind of OP. Like Zed's not going to do anything
Here we
against
are,
them.
ladies and gentlemen.
Namgung is a very good
You
Nico
have to have
though.
a lot of trust.
This might age
in
like a
your
my
carry
fraud,
to
but he
go
normally
for a
has some good
composition like
angles.
this. This is
Way.
Yeah, I think KT wins
But
this.
it's
Let's see.
not quite now so far this
Yeah, the
season.
Zed.
There's never
You know, I'm
actually
looking at the
pulled
Zed,
trigger.
and the more I
Yeah,
think about it, the more it's like... it's impossible for him to play into the 3v3 top, unless he has like some great angles.
Yep.
He's against
And
3 fucking tanks, and an exhaust Zeri, with a like the Yumi has exhaust.
One in the past.
It's kinda... Bro, he's gonna be
Also
fucking
brought
hard
out
to
a
find an
pretty
angle.
pivotal match.
Passive, so
Alright, Trundle's
I
full
think
cleared,
that's just
Zed's full
how
cleared,
dominant
base for
he
long
was on
swords,
solo
open top
queue. That's the
grab.
thing when you get to
Is everyone do all
Yeah.
the damage? all
Where
the
does Zed
time
go?
forever?
Are they
so
thinking of a top dive? But
this
he knows
game
Trundle's
getting
not a
early
top
will
side,
be very
right?
important. Now,
He
They
was
just need to
successfully able
one-shot
do so
Trundle before he
as far
ults.
as being on KT.
I mean, he doesn't have very good ult targets, but he does have a Galio ult, a Yumi, and I think he will get the ult off.
Not able to do so just yet.
Just
This
kill their
Renekton
front
is
line.
looking pretty- very
There's
low
also a
mana.
world where it's like, oh my god,
Geo
bro,
and
they
Effortless
did everything,
going
they
1-1
killed
in
the
farm
Zeri, and then
is
like
kind of exactly
Cassante and
what you
Trundle
wanna
are
be
just
doing.
fucking killing everyone on their
The
team.
Zeri and the Yumi.
And they're
this
just
is
not
why,
dying.
obviously,
This game.
How do you progress the game?
Tibbers been available.
As bro. Galio's holding
Just
mid
gonna
push,
annoy
he's
BDD.
tanky, he has ult.
But he
Cassante is
just
just going
punches
full armor
his
into
way away.
Renekton,
Ooh,
loving his
nicely
life.
done there by Perfect.
Zed steps into river.
That Q stack in order to
Does Bro lack damage late game? I think if Kai'Sa's in a really good spot, I think they could be okay. Like Kai'Sa, I'm not sure what the build is. I guess it's just the Kraken Rage Blade build. But you go like Kraken. Is it better to go like Kraken Rage Blade something else this game? Terminus, I guess.
that Drake.
Gideon didn't take the top grab yet though.
Shows himself.
It's crazy. They just pressured him off the Drake. That's it.
So, bro,
Zed's got 6 on Trundle. He wants to use the 6 advantage to invade him on red.
Now Bloom and Burst from
There is a
Namgung.
Galley ult, but look at the
Couple of
minimap.
times,
Zed's trying to
but
hunt that Trundle or take his red.
otherwise-
Trundle gets 6 on Krugs though.
And you can see Rumor actually
does.
walks off
Takes
to
him
the
a while.
side,
He
is
should
out
get
of
it still,
vision.
but
As he starts that recall, he could have been roaming up. So there
all
was
right,
nothing
nice
that
and
Cuz
bait by
could do
Gideon.
about that.
In his
Yeah,
I think level 7 on Zed into a Drake
Wanna
sounds
get
kind of
level
nice.
6 for Namgung and then find themselves a
Roamer's doing
skirmish
really
or a
well in
fight
mid, to be
of
honest.
some kind. Advantage here
It's
for
on a
Roamer.
ward.
He's
He has
actually
no
being able to
W, and
push
he's not
this
level 7.
Gideon's
quite
got it,
far.
and it's like
This
12
is kind of
seconds
sketchy. And he
until
has no
his
smite for
shadows back
50
up.
seconds. What the fuck is
This is
this?
a little bit rough. Cuz could throw down. Okay, there's the ult. He's being throwing things down. Teddy might be in a little bit of trouble as the final chapter. is
Zeri
not quite
and
able to
Yumi
do too
just
much.
ulted.
Extendo beam ulters are going to get
I
pushed
guess it
away.
gets them
Yeah,
Drake.
so Gideon
And they got the heal out of
realized he's
Namgung.
not going to get this drag. Means
Zed on Grubs
honestly,
is
I
quite
think
nice.
4 good options for Soul. Chemtech
Probably just wanted
No
to
swap
deny
from
Drakes
KT
now
or anything
on,
because the Grubs are dead,
because
obviously.
KT's composition a little bit like a juggernaut.
TP from Perfect.
As
Namgung
Cuz
has flash.
in a little bit of trouble. There's a great stun on a BDD. Still Namgung has to flash.
I just
Don't
think
wanna tango with
this game's
this
tricky for Bro.
Brundle.
Just look at
Back to
Casante's
mid
item. Do you
lane.
think he gives a
About
fuck about
200 gold
Renekton
lead here
Zed?
for the Bros.
Like,
That is Thorn now completed though for
the likes of
yeah, I
it.
mean
Like,
Zed's been full clearing. And it's,
I
I
just
mean,
wanna
I guess
see
the
our
argument
first
could be that
skirmish.
Trundle is
Our
not gonna
first,
like Trundle's used a lot
more
for like
than
early
2
pressure,
people
but
fight.
look at the
and he doesn't really have any ult
vehicles
targets,
that
but
he
he's a
has
body,
on
right?
side.
Like he's just
He,
gonna ult
like,
the
goes
Renekton
for
and
line
stand
of
there.
wards, 3 control
And that's
wards
already
for the
enough,
river, and then,
probably.
like, triple
All right,
wards
Teddy has
just
Kraken
on
in base
top
now.
of the
Maybe they can
screen
cook something.
next to
Happy.
I mean, it's farming simulator until Bros
also
send it.
has-
completed.
Yeah, it does have.
And
that
when
first
Bros
side
sends
spike.
it, that'll decide the
Done
game.
already.
And the later they wait for the send,
This is a
maybe it gets
PowerPoint
trickier.
here for the Bros.
I mean,
Oh, in
What?
goes Jiu. Pop Blossom is going to pick him up. Teddy gets exhausted, but he cleanses it.
Holy
And that
fuck,
is
Jiu.
First blood going over to
TP's
Jiu.
raining in.
Zeri, as teleports are coming in from
Zed can
everyone.
maybe catch
Roma
the Zeri
coming
here,
down
but
here to try and deal with this is Gideon.
Insta
Wanting
flash
to
out.
get on over here.
Flash
There
Tibbers
is
on the
the
Renekton.
stun.
Nice,
They
get
do
answer
manage
back.
to get the follow-up kill onto Cuz,
Okay. I mean,
but
Casante
it's
doesn't
Jiu
have
staying
TP.
alive. KT.
I mean,
That
Jiu
is
got first blood.
everything
They
except
used
for
all their
perfect
sums though.
stop on
Atlas is
cooldown.
right. Wow,
Fairfax
Namgung has
getting
no
some
flash and he
value
wants to walk
off
up
by
to the Trundle.
himself, but
Or he doesn't
this
even walk
is
up to the
so
Trundle actually. He just
aggressive, and Teddy just, because Cleanse Exhaust doesn't quite have the damage yet to cut through Jiu and all the healing, all the shielding. Then this play, I thought Jiu was just dead.
I thought Zed was
Gideon,
gonna
instead of
WR on him, but I
overcommitting
guess he just
for
didn't have
the
W or
Zeri,
what.
potentially getting CC'd on the tower.
Oh, he has it now.
He just takes the.
Yeah,
It's
Jiu
a
has no
huge
sums though,
deal
but
here for KT.
like it's
I
mistimed
will
to the
say
Nico flash. Maybe
every single
Namgung can
summoner
find a
they
good
win,
angle
they should probably
on the Drake.
the
Okay,
river
Nico has flash coming up
Cade
for this Drake, right? This
without-
is the mistimed flash.
so
Or like
actually,
the, I don't know what the
Bro
word
with
is.
a bit of an advantage in terms of
Maybe
setup right
Namgung
now,
finds a giga angle here
and I think
if they
KT
fight the
being
Drake KT. KT could
optimistic
also
about
just
approaching
give the
that
Drake
area
and
makes
just
a lot
keep
of sense,
scaling.
given the summoner situation
I don't
we
think
talked
it's a bad
about.
idea. They are
Super
playing
trying to move in here, but you have to really
Seri
be
Yumi.
careful.
Up against
and he has
BDD
no
pretty
TP.
comfortably.
Casante does. So if they
As
want
he
to
is
fight the
building
Drake
a lot
here,
of
bro,
magic
Annie
just
needs to
right
click
now,
to
and
mid
Renekton
now.
does not care about that.
Because
KT
she's
has
too
started
late
off this
otherwise.
dragon.
Because she's not going to be able to stop the
It's
Casante
playing
TP.
in
I think
the
they're just too
Nana
late
Brush
here,
trying to
bro.
have some
Or
cover, but now he's potentially gonna
Jiu
be
has
flanked
E over
here,
the
just
wall
have to
here.
dash to get over the wall.
Annie's
Namgung
too
has
far.
flash.
Annie's
Boyseeker does
really
come down.
far.
There is the teleport in from
They can't fight.
Perfect.
Annie's too far. What is...
As Gideon just flashes in, but it's still going to be
Just
the Drake
open. It's
secured
cooked. The game's
by
over.
KT.
I've seen enough.
Perfect.
Show, what are we
KT,
doing?
I mean,
Oh,
and the
God.
door is slowly closing here
My
on the
Zed.
Bros.
I think, bro.
Did he put a
honestly
W
approached that
back there
wrong.
at least?
I think their game plan there from Gideon.
Annie
was
needs
just
to
try
drop a
and smite
top
the
wave.
dragon.
That's all that has
We
to
don't
happen
really
here.
wanna
Annie's
fight.
farming a top wave
But
that she
I think
can't farm.
The summoner advantage that we talked about.
Did he put his W
All they have
backwards?
to do is get on Jiu. And
Yeah,
he
he
doesn't
did.
have cleanse, doesn't have flash. Instead, Gideon commits
But he
to
gets
the
taunted.
dragon. Maybe feeling
Casante
the
was
nerves,
ready to
passive
mark the ZW though.
damage.
Well, he
So
lost
there-
his flash.
There's still a quarter
Lost the
of that
Drake.
flash cooldown to go. As
Lost
at
the
least all
timing
those
window of
flashes
Zeri
happen
flash.
at exactly
Not
the
sure if
same
they'll find
time,
a
so Cuz BDD and Jiu will
a
have
fight
them back
before
up
Zeri flash comes up now.
Very, very
Maybe
soon.
on the Herald they can cook
Might be a
something.
window. Really surprised
Renekton has
that Namgung, like,
TP,
he's been so
Casante doesn't. I
aggressive
think Bro should
throughout
try
this
and double
whole
down
year.
here.
Who had his
I mean, he
skate on
couldn't go in.
cooldown.
Romer is just late. He is just late. Casante proxied the
BDD
bot wave and is
crashed his
basing
way
and probably going
towards
to
the
open
top
top, so they're on a timer
Rift
here.
Herald has been-
I mean, this
Now
could be an
teleported in
ascend
on the
angle here.
Renekton,
Namgung has
possible
to go
angle.
now.
Here
3,
for the Bros is
2,
BDD, heroic entrance at the
1.
ready.
R
Looks
flash
like
on
they're
the
just gonna get
Zeri.
this one up. Casting
No.
is going to come
They
out of
just-
this brush push and find an angle towards Cuz. Subjugate actually already down, as there is the Pop Blossom from Namaku. It just does nothing at all. As KT.
Yeah, well, there's a Renekton TP flank.
Does go over to the Bros, so there's
Bros. Hey, don't say Bro is bad. They're a good team. If KT win this game, they go through to playoffs. And it's basically a 100% chance for KT versus DK round 1.
Burstfire is really starting to rip through these minion waves.
Don't worry, bro. If you lose this,
together almost a 20 CS advantage.
Big Bro's got you. Runan Zeri.
Found the windows.
I mean, he's just scaling. Oh, is this really how game 5 ends?
I feel like the
Just
KT
bleeding out.
flounder.
may not have very much to do. Now Jiwoo's just going to skate on over towards Roma. Bear goes down. There's the exhaust though, and goodbye.
It's a great play by Jiwoo.
Situation.
Bro's gonna have what? Oh my god, he's gonna pillar the charge.
Kill for
oh my god.
Zeri is really twisting the knife right now.
Oh,
drive around the pillar.
Cute. Trying to take this Rift Herald away from Cuz.
Oh, he actually did it.
Still managed to get the charge.
That's gonna be me versus Max levels of driving.
Yep.
Chills.
So,
all right, come on, bro. You gotta send on this Drake now for sure. You're losing too much time. How do you get past the bodyguards?
Can be a little bit problematic here. And now there's the flash.
Yo, Jiwoo saw that coming from a mile away. It was so obvious. Jiwoo was walking up. He knew that Annie wanted that angle. He completely baited it. That was really well played. All right, that's one of the engages gone. Look at casting. They know casting's here somewhere on the right. They're question mark pinging him. I think Cuz knows there's a Renekton around there somewhere.
Gideon gonna get that wrap around.
They're pinging the blue.
KT now moving over to try and help out. Shurikens come down, the extender beam.
Oh, it's a good angle, maybe. Wait.
Yeah, stacking up all
Jiwoo positioning.
Rage. Now can he try and find an angle? The flash pop up.
Oh, he got him in the E. So he's dead. Now, is it enough? Is it enough? Is it enough? Is it enough?
Cat does find another target.
It's enough. It's enough.
Can do enough damage to take care of the Bros, and they're going to be able to get themselves a dragon.
They are sending a Baron
off the back of that play.
They are sending it.
About the Baron right now. They saw Jiwoo. They targeted him. Didn't even have time to flash. Didn't get a chance.
Jiwoo can't die there, man.
This is the fate.
Surely he has to pre-flash the Nico or something.
Already a little low.
Perfect
no.
no.
Members of KT and Jiwoo not.
They're getting low. It's the hunting Baron.
They're getting shredded.
It's the hunting Baron, guys.
Really difficult Baron. They are doing a lot of damage to it, but they are just going to back away.
Oh fuck! It's the hunting Baron.
Because now they have to back off.
Yo! Can we call on the Galio here? Thoughts?
Well, the bear comes down. Can they actually?
No E!
They baited BDD, who now flashes the
TP
wrong
out.
direction.
Leave the Yumi to die. Fuck him.
Angle. Gideon can get over that wall if he does get a shadow back.
He's out. He's just out. That's it. They lose the Drake. Oh putain de merde, ça va.
Get soul point anyway.
They should have got the Drake.
They left the dragon. They should have just taken the dragon.
Oh,
they didn't respect the Huni Baron.
Yeah, Jiwoo has flash
and they got
now.
the dragon anyway.
Trouble. Yeah, soul point 4 minutes, and yeah. I mean, what's gonna happen now is Bro is gonna wait for Zeri Infinity Edge, fight the Drake. If they get it, GG.
Effort has done more damage.
Maybe Bro can find an angle before it, but it would have to be on side lanes.
Projectiles have been finding the mark.
I just don't see it. Or do you see it? I don't see it. Do you see it? I don't see it.
Looking for perfect on the bot side, but
It's just no side lane plays, is there?
I feel like these.
It's Knight's Vow, Mikhail's, i.e. GG or
targets if they.
Teddy, this is you. Teddy, generational game. 3-item Kai'Sa.
Unable to
he's
fight,
gonna gank
to participate
the Cassandra? No, he's gonna take red.
But
he went Visagi instead of Knight's Vow.
Incredible plays
okay.
And more recently
I mean, that's fine
as well.
That's fine for Bro.
Last year, this was one of his sort of
Michael's IE.
Wow.
Okay, we're going for it again. The Infinity Edge.
Namgung flash up though.
Really
this Renekton is paper for the Zeri.
Getting over the hump any of their items. But
I wonder if Namgung can do the Nico mid fake trick.
Champions 3 for Teddy.
Like fake clone and run at them.
Spikes for KT are already significant.
Now would be a good time. I think a fake clone on a mid wave. By the way, Jiwoo's playing, it looks like a good play.
The very beginning of this
BF
series.
sword. He keeps throwing the W at him. I wonder if
they were able to win game 1.
He's been doing this for like the last 4 mid waves. Is it time on this next mid wave for the Nico fake trick? 10 seconds on the Drake. The Zeri is just cooking, by the way. Like, oh my god, is it chopped.
With the area on lockdown.
Yep, I do like Teddy actually throwing a lot of these Void Seekers at Cuz and actually
he tried it there. Did you see it?
Understanding where they are. The Drake has now.
He just got hit too much.
Thanks to damage from Jiwoo.
Oh, okay. In they go, looking for a bit of an angle here. It's perfect, taking a lot of damage here from Teddy. Shade Splitter does come out. There's a flash.
Oh my god, Jiwoo, no!
They killed him again! They traded, but they've managed to take down the President. As now dove on by Teddy's killer instinct.
I feel like the one thing you can't do is dash in. You have to save it. I mean, great engage by Bro. I'm not going to take anything away from the engage, but I think they just have to like.
This one's so aggressive.
He just can't do that against them. Why is he Eing in? Like, it's the worst thing you can do.
And Namgung was low. He died. He gets the knockup, and that's enough. And I just think this is.
Oh, great turn by Bro. They saw the E and they instantly.
Oh, you have to be so careful. Deathmark
he
trying to avoid some damage, but still
Teddy cooks the fuck out of the Galio here. He can't. He's ult out. You have to ult out, or?
This is Soul, but they just lost
Teddy,
their jungler.
wait.
BDD
Teddy, I'm gonna kidnap, help me.
The all-out comes in, he flashes,
perfect.
but he's still gonna go down.
Jiwoo's back, Jiwoo's back. They didn't get the Drake again! Oh my god,
but I think this is still Chemtech Soul. Yeah, I stand by what I said. Just take the damn dragon.
Not a fan of the dragons or the bros.
Yo.
They are a fan of just
Not
diving
again.
on top of this area and killing
Yo,
her. Do they
perfect.
trade that
Carry,
for the
please.
trade?
I'm sitting on you
Perfect
from now on.
taking some damage.
Nico,
The Pulse
boom.
comes up cooldown. They pull perfect.
Where's the
into
damage? Where's the
sky.
where's the damage? Kasante's the carry. I told you, bro. This area will die, but the Trundle Kasante will just get the shields and they'll just carry.
Their DPS
Oh my
there to
God.
shred through.
I guess
They
Zeri's
need
the front
damage of
line and
Kaiser,
Kasante and
or
Trundle
at
are the
least
carries.
Zed. This
Oh, giddy
he
up.
was so low when he
Giddy
went
up.
for this, and he keeps chomping
GA
and doing
for
a ton
Teddy,
of
yeah.
DPS.
Well, there's an Elder in
So
4 minutes.
now, the Trundle, for
Come on,
example,
Gio, lock
that
in.
likes to heal a lot.
Teddy is
Maybe
really
something
fucking
with
strong.
Spirit Visage. That's
He's
disgusting.
cooking.
Make
Des
very
Dance,
good use
more for
of
Zeri.
The Chemtech Soul.
More.
There's also a more of Malmortius.
Is it not
on
better to
Gio.
just go GA at this
Feels
point?
like a bit of. I'm gonna be honest. More feels like a weird vibe.
Yeah,
because
agreed.
The big thing with more is the shield when you're low, but most of the fights have been like Tibbers or Nico
Is the
being
engage.
dropped on you,
Yeah, and
and
then
then
the
the
Kaiser
AD
kills you.
champions actually finish you off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
then you're just dead.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it's the best buy. I think maybe like a GA could have been better, although maybe the thought process
I
if you
agree,
die,
yeah.
are you going to survive afterwards? But you probably could,
Namgung,
honestly.
can
The
you
tanks
do it
causing
again?
enough disruption.
Can you do it
Either way,
again, Namgung?
The buy much
I'm really wondering if he's going to try that Nico
Nico
trick one time. He keeps pushing
It is a
this
very good
clone on
fight.
his face.
Both of the 80.
He's conditioning Chiwu's brain to think that the clone
so
is always
it's
the
kind of
clone.
like how our predictions went.
Maybe this is the
Flipping
long
a
con.
coin, indeed.
The
And then they're
Namgung
going to fight
mind
a dragon.
control.
Is that what you
Now, is Teddy about to
And
buy
I
a
knew that
BT
they
or
were
is he about to
multi-talented,
upgrade his
but I
boots?
didn't
Because
know
one of the
quite
two
went
is
that
about to
far.
happen.
Yeah.
All right, perfect is
Oh, he bought an
very
IE.
dangerous. There's an infinity edge on
what?
Teddy.
Okay.
What crit?
Yeah, exactly. With what
Well,
crit? Well, he likes
know.
those odds. He will crit when he hits
No,
Chiwu. Surely. One time, right? Maybe that one
Better
crit
players
wins the
crit
chance.
more.
Wins the game. 1 in
This is
4,
all
baby. Let's
Teddy
get it.
hates.
Just
1 in
any
4 on the
crits
dive.
every
If
single
you
auto
believe
attack,
in yourself.
Yo, he
it's
just opened up the
super
Gamba
high
machine,
DPS.
Teddy.
There you go.
They're getting a tower here bot here,
Yeah,
bro.
I think he probably.
I think if you have gold for IE as an AD carry, just buy it.
as well. We'll see what he's
Doesn't
actually
matter
going
what
to
you're playing.
purchase
If you're
in,
playing Varus, just
in that.
fucking buy it.
Increase their
Same for
gold
mid
lead.
lane when you
But
have
ladies
when
and gentlemen,
needless and you have
a
gold for
lead of
Rebidons. Don't buy
3,000
Zonias.
at
Okay.
Giddy up, don't get caught,
That's
please.
fine.
Yeah, it's on
Alright,
side,
Teddy
no
upgraded his
surprise.
boots.
Seeker's Arm Guard for BDD.
Baron and Elder at the
We
same
have
time.
the Gideon
This
has
is it,
just
Teddy.
the
Is he gonna crit? Is Namgung
Samira item
actually
that forget the
conditioning
name.
Jiwoo?
On the way
Ooh,
to
Frozen Heart's a
Yes,
nice item here.
that's the one out. That's the
Oh,
question.
game 5 Elder.
Will
Come
Teddy
on.
crit
Full volume.
3 times in a row?
Namgung
Obviously.
conditioning, still conditioning.
But can he actually find a target to crit as well? Because KT have
Oh
got
my God,
this
Perfect
that
TP in, big
massive
shield.
front
It's gonna
line.
fall off soon though, they nerfed
Oh
it.
my lord, yeah. Can they actually manage to
Okay.
do enough damage
Teddy
to
stepping up quite up.
stop Perfect from just walking towards the enemies? Casting on a flank angle. Gideon also looking for a flank angle. That leaves no
It's
one in this
harder
mid
for
lane,
Bro.
really, that can stop this push from KT. They do take the red buff. It's going to be secured. Teddy does manage to get it. It's now Perfect.
Ooh, good damage on
Gonna get
Perfect.
closed in and actually takes a lot of damage here as Gideon moves
Gideon's
over.
through.
That's what the bro...
Just helps out with that now. They're
Namgung
looking for
still
Khan and
conditioning, you'll have
This
to
is
see
so
it.
tense.
The next Nico W, it's time.
Reliable. With KT
Oh,
just
still
healing up
conditioning.
so much in the interim as Teddy,
Teddy.
sidesteps the winds
Ooh,
of
he
war.
clicks up.
Stepping forward.
Teddy is
Brief moment of
levels up
impatience can be
on
so
Chief,
dangerous.
By the way, he is very strong.
Casting.
Right, casting.
He should be fine. He has
Ran
E
out
right.
here by Cuz. Just starts hitting him with a bat. This is so intense. This is
Namgung.
game 5. The winner of this goes to playoffs.
He goes for it, the fake!
And Namgung's
Boom!
gonna make the play. He gets
The
on top,
conditioning!
another killer
Is it
instinct
enough?
Teddy. This time he's
Is it
not able
enough?
to finish off the target and Gio.
No,
He
it's not, it's
fights
not.
away.
It's not.
Casting gets
It's not.
into the
Or
back
is it?
line.
It's 1 for 1.
Has taken down Pit.
Need to
I
come
think
in,
they
help,
lose
need
the
to
Elder
come
though. I
in.
think they need to go Baron.
Gideon's
They need to go
super
Baron. They need to go
low.
Baron. Teddy's on the
And
wrong side. They should have
already
clicked Nash.
back to full
I think they should have
HP.
clicked Nash.
That's not
I think they
fair.
should have clicked Nash and
He
traded.
has- he's gonna
They're gonna
stay
fight
more
this.
off the Elder Dragon.
TP in from the
TP
Annie.
coming in from
Zed
Roma.
is a
Both
bit
top
low
lane
on the
is dead.
HP.
A lot of cooldowns burned. The Elder's still healthy.
Oh, mega cone.
Teddy wants to fucking cone in.
Possible angle here.
The conditioning from the Nico W on
Comes
midway.
through, gives so much
36
information.
minutes of
I feel
fakes.
late game, the Nico-
And she
Yeah,
has
yeah,
nothing left.
yeah, they basing.
Wait a second.
Wait,
well, they're
KT's
on the
just-
Elder Dragon
Okay, they
now.
cancelled it.
Cuz is going to move on over.
Perfect,
And
no
Teddy,
TP.
as soon as he gets here, he does so
Perfect,
much
no
DPS.
TP,
He is
casting
back
STP.
of this pit.
Hold-
The Elder
Tibbets
does not do
back
that
up,
much
Tibbets
damage.
back up.
Roma with the cone.
Mega cone angle. Mega cone angle.
Three.
They could get a Renekton in there on top of that
Two.
as well. Roma, don't press it just yet.
1.
Okay, KT just trying to keep them at bay. Who gets the Elder, and do they even look for the
What
fight?
the
As
fuck,
Roma
he
just
went
gets
around
into
there.
backline.
The
Roma
dragon,
to try
the
and
dragon,
find
giddy up,
Energy,
the
which is
dragon.
safe.
Look, the
Still taking
dragon.
down the
Look, the
jungle.
he clipped him.
And
He clipped him. He
Namgung
clipped him. He clipped him.
Namgung
Go on, Teddy.
always
Go on, Teddy.
finds his mark Berserker's perfect. Trying to
Namgung
get
Nico!
away. BDD as
Namgung
well.
Nico!
Trying
Give him
to
the
escape,
pug!
but the wrath of the Elder will bear down on
That's
KT.
gotta be game!
And I think they're gonna
That's
have to
gotta
be
be game!
waiting for
There's
a
no
match
way Bro
against
cooked
either
this.
BK Fearex or Nongshin, because the Bros
There's no
are going
way the
to play
Bros
off.
pulled this one off.
After such a tense back and forth, 5 whole games and a first
Yo,
match
Namgung
Playins,
was frying.
the best of the Rise group take down KT. Gideon secures the
KT
Elder and
down
Teddy
3-2.
just slides in and cleans up. Actually,
There's no need to make any
Zeria's
comments just yet. As let's have a look at this fight one more time.
so a lot of time is bought here by Romer and
Namgung,
casting,
he
but
just
Gideon
keeps
is just
sending
laser
it.
focused
Oh, it's
on the
lovely,
draft,
it's
with
lovely,
Teddy
it's
helping to
beautiful,
secure
it's
it, and
perfect,
as soon
it's
as they get it,
gorgeous.
the dive in comes through. The
I liked
Zeri
the
is
mid-fight
deleted.
more.
The Yumi follows.
But this one was
and
great.
Perfect is so tanky. It almost looks like he'll be able to shake this off until the burn just takes him down.
Yo, did they dap each other up thinking
I
it's
think
GG?
so. He was like ready
Guys,
to leave.
game's
He's like,
still
it's time to
going.
go, it's time to go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Right, Juke, right.
Teddy's gonna win
It's
pug,
like a
but
50-50
yo,
at this
Namgung, you
point.
cooked
Normally
this
you get the
series.
crit, then they're working it
50%
backwards.
crit, bro.
Yeah.
He likes those.
Just yet.
Yeah.
Only
As
BDD
Baron
has
been
flash.
taken,
Only
the Elder's
BDD
still
has
there for
flash.
30 seconds.
That's it.
FGA from Gideon, and we're pretty close for casting, but right now the Baron push.
Not
30
much
seconds
wave
on
clear,
the Elder.
not much wave
they
clear.
cannot contest them.
Not much wave clear.
Even with the tower to back them up, and they know that they back off. 2 inhibitors is going to be the cost
Elder for 20, yeah?
that they have to pay.
Elder for 15,
How
yeah?
they do more? 15
Yeah.
seconds.
You have to look at this from KT's perspective.
No Galio
Possible
W.
devastation
10
here
seconds,
with a loss
Teddy.
in Game
10.
5 after they had a lead at the beginning of
6.
this one. Jiu's still alive. Does have a GA
3,
himself.
2, 1.
Can they find an avenue in? Can
It's
they
off.
find
Elder
the
gone.
engage? And there is the Elder. So KT, look for an opportunity. BDD with the Justice Punch is just going to go backwards.
Look at Jiu taking this safe route towards the fountain.
Cooking
really
the
cautious
tower,
about being
slowly,
up front.
slowly.
They know he is the primary target.
Yo, why do they have
Bros
super minions?
now,
I would prefer
they
to have a
still do
cannon in
have
this
this Baron
situation.
for
Yo,
another
fuck
minute
the
and a half.
supers.
Yeah.
But
Why can't one of the
on
supers have a
Nexus
cannon?
turret, Teddy will be able to basically 3-hit the Nexus if they do get anywhere near it. As BDD going for a
Namgung flash
potential
up.
angle,
3,
but they are so nifty.
2,
They just get out of the way. BDD goes golden, possibly
1.
going to get separated as he flashes
wants to go
away.
for it.
Taken down to
Pillar. He got
50%.
pillared.
Every time Teddy presses Q, I'm terrified for
Romer
someone's
TP
life.
back.
As Jiu going to get tagged by that Void Seeker.
Namgung.
Perfect. Look
Namgung.
at that. I mean, he's a tank.
Zeria's
Doesn't
GA,
find
yeah?
the Q there. Supercharger just enough here to get Teddy out of the way as he avoids the prowling projectile there as well. But KT are still holding on. The Bros just, I think they're feeling a little bit scared of making this last
Namgung.
play.
Going
Let's see,
for
there
it.
it is.
Clips him
Namgung
again.
never scared.
He's
Teddy
out, he's
gets
out,
that
he's
ultimate
out.
off,
Run,
and Jiu
run,
just slides
run,
over the
run,
Nexus. Now it's
run,
KT's turn
Teddy,
to try and find
Teddy,
an angle
come
with
on,
BDD.
Teddy.
Just gets cut in half. Still, Teddy might get taken down to the G.
Three-man
And there it is.
Cassante.
Perfect finds it.
No.
And now Crossing's
No.
trying to get away.
No.
Perfect line to respawn, but there it is. And G is still alive. Only Gideon.
They
That's
have
the
2
question.
minions.
They don't
Block,
have
block,
much of
block.
a wave. Gideon can play
Yo,
interrupt. He
protect them.
needs to buy 40 seconds.
I mean,
We're gonna see the replay. I'd
he
rather
gets
see what's
Mikhail's
going on right
and
now
he
with the game.
ease
Can we have
out.
a picture-in-picture, please?
Right now, we see
He gets Mikhail's here and he ease out.
She could just
Oh,
dash
whoa, whoa, whoa.
over
They're
the
ending. Yo,
Nexus
Mods,
to
go
get
back
to
to life.
safety and starts
Hello.
pumping damage in return. The taunt from
Mods.
BDD that catches Teddy does so much work. Right now, we see Gideon trying to clear out the wave for the Shadow Zone, the bottom left.
They're
He
TPing to the
may
Nexus.
have bought
Hello.
enough time.
Yeah, I think he's bought enough time. They cannot end right now. Oh,
Maybe,
can they? I mean,
maybe,
Namgung,
maybe.
The wave's still there.
Nexus
they
to
do so
Nexus.
much damage to the
BDDS
structures.
TP in 5.
14 seconds here
Yeah,
on
giddy up, you
casting.
gotta go
9
in,
on
we gotta go in.
I
Roma.
think they can't.
Oh, KT are gonna back away. Oh my God!
Game is over.
Yo,
and
Teddy
then the
keeps
base
selling
defense
items.
From KT, but then
He
the
sold.
game is
He
still
sold. What does he sold? He sold
going.
Terminus, bought
We're getting some
LDR.
adjustments and items. The
No, he's
LDR
bought. No, he
was
doesn't want
picked up by
GA.
Teddy.
Nah,
The
yeah,
GA was on
maybe I
cooldown.
do want GA. Actually, nah, I don't want
Not
GA.
winning.
I
He's
want
got a
shield bow.
All right. 100% crit. Has been
First world
achieved.
problems.
Backwards.
What does
we
he buy?
got there. He has a
30
lot of
seconds on
value
Elder.
here. We've hit the late game. This is
Shorty,
going
this
beyond the
Elder
late
decided,
game.
Shorty.
This is Bro versus
Are we maxed out?
KT, and it is
Maxed out.
absolute cinema. 25 seconds on
No
the Elder.
exhaust.
It was such a
No flash on
stalemate
Jiwoo.
standoff before for that Elder, and we might end up seeing that again. Inhib respawns for
Casting
KT in the mid lane,
again.
though, so they have the pushing advantage
Casting
here.
again.
And
Casting
BDD did
again.
just push that wave in the
Yes,
top.
flash.
Yeah, there are
He's
still
the-
going to be
the
super
difference
minions
maker
making
is
their way
casting.
down that top lane. A
He's
Nexus
the man.
will respawn.
Guys,
He's the
it's
man
once
here.
again.
This is like when you're a really
He
fed
is
top
just-
laner and your team
just
comes to
finds
your
his
lane.
way.
Guys, I
He
was
just
flanking.
sneaks
Why did you
into
come
this
here?
area. He's ready on the Megaphone.
Gets a control ward down as well. They know what's going on. Gideon's on the Elder
They
Dragon.
opened mid. They have to rush this. They have to rush this.
Look at the damage Teddy does here. Like,
Yeah.
KT needs to move in immediately.
Yeah.
The laser
He has a
hits.
blast cone here, casting.
Gideon, he's kind of
Auto
chunked out.
blast
Needs to
cone,
pick up that
fly
honey
in,
fruit.
flash W the Zeri.
Spotted out casting.
Yeah, BDD looking for an angle here as they're just holding the Drake.
Look at
They
midwave.
don't
Look at
want to
midwave.
take it
Bro,
down.
have
They
to go.
don't
Look
want
at
to go for a
midwave.
50-50 as they pull it away.
No TPs on KT though.
Now I'm going. Can he find the pop loss? If it all hinges on him.
Maybe
He
it's
is
time for
so
one more.
far away.
One more
Hitting the
conditioning.
base off, bro.
Is it time, Namgung? Is it time for another fake?
They're also conga lining towards the base of KT as well as we speak.
Recalls are coming in.
Oh, they are
Casting is going to go back to...
Casting just based.
Perfect, taking a fair bit
Casting
here.
just based. Casting just based.
But they do go back to try and defend
He's
base. Here's
TPing
the
back
teleport in. Casting's getting a big old
Namgung.
shield.
Oh, he gets the front line only.
Yeah, but that is going to be the top boss, but it doesn't do nearly as much. Still, they find the backline. Perfect, taking out
Zeri got
There's the
it!
Elder
Zeri got
KT.
it!
They turned it all around. They're going to ace the Bros, and they are going to playoffs and
so
joining
close.
their legend
So
group
close, but
brethren
yet so far.
after the Elder was stolen away. They were so close. One Nexus turret away from defeat. They turn it on its head, and this could be the first victory for Jiu wearing the KT jersey. And it's in 5 games against the Bros here in Playins for 2026. My God, what a ridiculous series.
On the
They were right there.
Defeat.
Right
KT
there.
find the window back into the game, and it comes down to a fated
KT
Elder
make it.
fight.
KT pulled it off. They're looking very shaky.
Here are the Playins. They are done.
But they will make the
now
playoffs.
The Bros are waiting.
Now, Bro isn't out.
Either B&K
Tomorrow
or
is
Nongshim
Nongshim
Red
Fearex.
Force. As
Diable
Garbage gives
versus
the good old
Taeyum.
thumbs up. And I
Elimination
imagine
series.
This is one of those series where you're
The
like,
winner will play
goodness,
Bro for the
it's
last
over.
spot. The
That was
loser is
such
out.
High intensity. As Cuz never looks like he's anxious at all.
You love to see it. The no refund series tomorrow.
Just hit that
All right, let's have a little look.
So close. So close.
I feel like Bro
I
had
think
that,
the
man.
thing that I can say I'm really happy about
Bro had
is that
that.
this isn't it for Bro. 'Cause they
I think there was
fought
one
hard
cannon
enough
minion
here.
that they had. They had one cannon. I saw
They
it,
should be next in line.
but I think they let it. I think they let the cannon die. It was on the last wave before this. Here, there's a cannon. That boy up there, he could be the game changer. Does the cannon die? Do they let it die? Oh, the cannon's just dying. If they just went there early and cleared it and buffed the cannon, would it be? I mean, it would help a little bit, I think, because these super minions just walk in and die. Yeah, I mean, you can probably VOD review the last like 2 minutes to see if they could have just pulled the trigger or engaged or whatever. But I think the problem that they're doing is they're tunnel visioning way too heavily on mid, I would say. Yo, Norm Girl with the 20 gifted. Yo. Thank you for the 20 gifted. I appreciate that a shit ton. Much love. I appreciate you. Chat say, thank you for gifting sub. They start buffing the first top wave, but then they stop buffing top waves. They just group up here. And I think they just lose 2 top waves unbuffed. I really think the problem that they have here is they're just tunnel visioning on the tower. They need to buff this. And they don't buff the top wave. And then they don't buff the next top wave either. I think that's the issue. The fights will come to them a lot easier if they actually come from different angles. They're just overgrouping. And the engage is just bad because they have GA, right? I think they start to get a bit impatient. And then they send it. I wonder if they just don't need to do that. Call me crazy, but Trundle flashes down. If he just ults here and Zeri dashes out, is it not winning? Like Annie Tibbers on them, Kai'Sa hits them. I think it could be winning. I know that they're very tanky, but Kai'Sa is so OP. I think they can just kill the front line. But they do this. So Kai'Sa's here, and now the Zeri's out, and now Kai'Sa's just homeless. Oh, Jiwoo, you got away with that one, but you need to lock in.